Actually, I should give you the recap from last time, just so everyone remembers. So when we last saw the Sentinels, Alpha Squad. The last time we saw these folk, they had just gone after they had just discovered that there was some sort of energy field somewhere around Sentinel City, which was apparently containing the superpowered folk. And this was the result of some work done by Dr. Migraine. I am trying to remember right now what you guys know, what your characters know, and what chat knows, and not accidentally say too much. It's very interesting. I know. I'm going to overspeak.
We should just call her.
I know.
Phone her and have her do it
Should
live.
I give you like a...
Yeah. So the Alpha Squad went after Dr. Migraine, tracing him to the house of his daughter, Molly. Upon arrival, you saw Dr. Migraine, having lost his own physical self, having taken over the body of Major Tom, which was a hack attack, actually. Major Tom being this astronaut character with a skull and decayed body inside, and kind of a Doctor Who-esque, thing. We were all prepared for the magnificent end fight with the big bad end guy. He launched his first mental blast. Riptide, who was there with you, critically fumbled his roll. And then soon afterwards, on the next action, Kid Titan basically made a called shot to the nuts and dropped Migraine with one kick, which was very anticlimactic.
He's not known for big finishes, Kid. He's kind of an understated mega hero.
So Migraine crumpled to the ground. You bound him up. And then his daughter came to the door. You went inside with her, and you talked. And she was able to give you some visions of Migraine setting up this wall or dome or something. You're not quite sure what it is. You've only seen portions of it as the avatars.
But we do know it's meant to keep us in or to keep them out.
Yes, and that's pretty much about where we left the last time that we saw these folk. Ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do this. Right now, Ben is so upset that I took this long to get the show started.
Sorry, Ben.
He may not be, I don't know. It's all the announcements you have to do at the start. Like, this is where we should roll the credits, is right there,
Plus we talk.
It's the sound of grinding that first catches your ear, Butch. A piercing, penetrating pulse that begrudgingly prompts you to lift up your aching head and crack open a single eye to survey the space around you. On the plus side, you recognize your surroundings, your own living room. A quick glance at the mantle confirms your first impression as your gaze falls on the wedding photos propped upon it. A soft giggle pulls your attention away, and you look to its source. Hex Destiny sits cross-legged, occasionally whispering to the empty floor beside her, then giggling at an unheard response. Periodically, she closes her eyes, waves her hands about in a "here comes the magic" sort of manner, and voices a quiet haiku. The object of her fun, Lady Vale, currently lying on the floor with arms crossed placidly across her chest. It appears that Hex is entertaining herself by magically recoloring Vale's mummy wrappings, splashing various corporate logos and color schemes across her unconscious companion. Catching your movement, Hex looks over at you. "Morning, sunshine. I'm so glad you're awake. Hangovers aren't fun, but help is on the way, Butch. Cue hair of the dog." For a split second, Butch breathes a sigh of relief at the kid's offer of help. But that sigh quickly turns to a groan when her intention is made manifest. With a striking poof, a pile of dog fur pops into existence and then dumps upon him.
I helped.
Thank you.
Butch begins to sputter, but before he can say much of anything, Hex speaks. "Don't sweat it, tough guy. Teasing you is one thing, but I like Molly way too much to leave all that crap lying around." Nice Panama.
Thank you.
She waves her hand, and the pile disappears. Slowly, Butch pulls himself to a seated position and begins to work the kinks out of his neck and back. The earlier grinding sound from the kitchen has been replaced by the steady pulse of hot water percolating through the coffee maker. He looks around again. "Where's Bombshell?" "I don't know," comes the reply. "She was gone when I woke up. Probably went out on patrol again." "I am not organic. I do not require rest. I shall go protect the city. I am an overachiever with no understanding of sarcasm. Butch grunts in affirmation, then picks himself up and stumbles towards caffeine. 1 year. 1 year ago yesterday, it's been a year since their showdown with Dr. Migraine,
A year?
Butch's father-in-law. And the end of the homicidal cover-up Migraine had unleashed against so many of Sentinel City's lower-tier superheroes. 1 year since Kid Titan, Bombshell, Hex Destiny, Lady Vale, and Riptide had uncovered their home's dark secret and the reason for Migraine's murders. The knowledge that Sentinel City isn't just a haven for the superpowered, but rather that it's a prison for them, surrounded on all sides by the invisible dome constructed years ago by Dr. Migraine. Then again, is it a prison or a sanctuary, or simply a necessary evil for a greater good? Opinions differed even among their small band, but in the aftermath of Migraine's defeat, a choice had to be made. Reveal this horrific news to others or keep the secret in-house. For now, they'd chosen the latter, deciding to wait until they could better understand the dome's existence and ultimate purpose before sharing their discovery.
Wait.
Within the kitchen proper, Molly Migraine and Bombshell 3.0 sit at the table chatting. Both hold mugs of coffee in front of them, though only Molly drinks from her cup. As Butch pauses in the doorway, Hex sidles up behind him, sees Molly, and runs over to give her a hug before plopping down on the table herself. At the table herself. Morning, babe, says Molly. Looks like you celebrated hard last night.
What?
Coffee?
Yeah.
So in addition to researching the dome over this past year,
Are you effing right? Okay.
just trust me.
I trust you.
Yeah, just trust me. In addition to researching the dome, the group over the past year has been involved in a few things. Kid Titan has gotten hitched to Molly Migraine.
Shut
You
up.
did say
Once
father-in-law.
His one-time paramour, though still doing the PI work. Your office was utterly destroyed during one of the final confrontations.
I remember that was the
before
day,
the final confrontation.
Yeah, that was when
Yeah.
we lost Blue Streak.
Correct. And as a result, while there have been some repairs done, you've found it was more economical to run your office out of the home, at least in the short term. Hex Destiny picked up some consultant work for the city for magical mishaps. It's quite lucrative work, actually, and she's quite good at it. The only downside is she's been doing it by being contracted through Armor Guy's corporation. Her role with Armor Guy, who she now often refers to as the Rivet, is a source of tension with Kid Titan. Lady Vale, a professional performance artist and busker. She's a pretty amazing aerialist, by the way. Bombshell 3.0 now has her own children's show, Bombshell's Party Time Playhouse. The kids love her impressions. Riptide, during the conflict with Migraine and his fumbled save, has unfortunately spent the last year in a coma at the Sentinel City Medical Center.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Something that you guys should know about. Hex is scheduled to speak later today, this evening, at a special VIP dinner at the mayor's house, celebrating the reboot of the former hit show, American Sentinel.
They're letting me speak?
Yeah, well, because of your work with Armor Guy. And the show is sponsored by Armor Guy Industries.
Yeah.
And, the Rivet Industries.
AG Technologies.
AG Technologies. And Totem Casino. The rest of you have been invited as her plus ones.
Nice.
We're up to a +2 at the moment.
And that's what I have for you. There's your scene. There's your opening situation.
Well, what's everybody got planned today?
We're all going to my party.
Right, before that, I mean.
Well, I already did my children's show. I was a camel, and I had 2 humps. And then we sang a song about it.
That sounds amazing.
It really was.
How'd it go?
It went well.
No, the song. How'd it go?
Camel has 2 humps. Bombshell the camel has 2 humps. Bombshell the camel has 2 humps. That's pretty much what she does. Like that.
It's catchy. No wonder the show's so popular. I hear the dads love the show.
Yeah, it sounds dirty anyway.
It is not.
I don't watch it.
Well, I
It's
mean, sometimes the
inappropriate.
kids play with clay and their hands get stained, but we always wash up.
Oh, yeah.
Very clean.
So this is our life now.
Yep.
Have we given any more thought to, I don't know, figuring out why we're in a giant cage the size of the state of New York?
Because I can destroy things with thought.
Right, but who put us here and why?
Thought migraine put us here.
Right, but he's not talking.
Well, no, because we kicked his ass.
No, we kicked the front part.
Yeah, he's still unconscious and incarcerated.
Yeah.
I would. Excuse me. I was just told not to worry about it, so why should we?
Because we're in a zoo, and I want to know what's on the outside of it.
Zoos are educational.
See, we're educational.
Why am I the only one not okay with this?
But like,
I mean, other people could benefit from my wisdom. If we were outside of whatever the place is that we are.
You know, when you say things like that, it actually makes a lot more sense.
right?
You guys are gonna have this conversation again?
Yeah, we are, Molly. Deal.
Hex,
Okay.
Sorry.
I gotta head off to work.
You have pretty hair.
Thank you.
it's great that you're getting out of the house, hon.
Yep, love you, babe. I'll see you later. And she gives you a kiss and heads out.
Hey, Butch.
Yeah.
As she's walking away and you blink, it's probably just your head, because I mean, it's been a long night. You were up not carousing, but you were partying pretty hard to celebrate the anniversary. And as you blink, just for a split second, you thought she wasn't there anymore. But you know, you finish your blink and she's there. Everything's fine.
I get that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
What?
You keep like asking us about this shell, but like Molly's dad made it. So like, what does Molly say about it?
Well, she just did not want us to have the conversation.
No, none of us want to have the conversation. We've been mentally conditioned to not want to have the conversation. I've been over this so many times.
We got a tip.
Thank you, chat.
I have no ability to say anything clever at this time. Hashtag kid buff, Hex buff, bombshell buff.
Ooh, Yay! Thank you,
Thanks,
Pax.
Hey, this works well. You pointed out. I'll read it. Next time I use creepy kid's voice.
Oh no.
I really hate that voice.
Yeah,
so
don't
much.
do that.
Yeah.
I'll
Don't use
leave.
creepy kid's voice. Yeah, I mean, we're not supposed to talk about it.
Right, but like, don't you guys do it in like pillow talk stuff? Like, as you're laying down, you're like, but tell me your feelings about the dome. And she's like, oh, well, let me tell you my feelings about the dome.
Pillows don't talk unless it's me, and then I formed myself into a pillow. And then
Have you ever tried to steer a conversation with someone who can control your mind? Because it's not the super easiest thing in the world to do.
Wait. So she stops you from having the conversation with her?
Yeah.
Why are you married to her? That is awful. I am 12 and I know that's not okay.
You're 12.
I mean 13 if it's been a year.
You look the same to me.
12 and 13 is not that much different.
No, I suppose it isn't.
I think it's shady that she doesn't even let you talk to her about it. You guys are supposed to talk about everything because you're married.
We do talk about everything.
Then-
Right? Yeah, I'm sure. Look, there's a lot of mental fuckery that has happened up in pretty much everybody in town's heads for I have no idea how long. It could have been months, it could have been years. I mean, for all I know, I'm still imagining this.
I am here.
I know.
So, I mean,
So other than your party,
yeah.
what do you want to do to celebrate? You want to maybe, I don't know, dig back into what the hell this dome is for a day for old time's sake?
We could go to the library. There are lots of resources at the library.
Bomb-
It is a good place to learn.
Bombshell,
Yes?
you are the library.
Oh, that's right. Do you need some information?
No,
I could print it.
That.
Yeah, sure. All the people who've gone missing from Sentinel City in the last 10 years.
Okay.
Just the list. again. Never gonna get tired of
There
that.
you go.
You notice as you look at, she has a list for you right there. You notice as you look at the list, after you shake it out a little bit and dry it off, that there have been no disappearances in the last year.
Well, that's good.
That is because we thwarted our foe, is it not? He is unconscious and incarcerated.
Then why were these people killed?
No, but there
Why
have
were
not
they
been any
taken?
new ones.
Right, but why were we never found out why?
Because they knew too much.
Or they were about to know too much.
Just like
Yeah,
us.
that was part of what was revealed. It was, I mean, it's been a while, but at the very end of season 1, part of the conversation that came up with Molly was that the people who had been the superhero types who had been killed had all been getting, for one reason or another, were getting too close to discovering that something was going on and the wall and all of that stuff.
Right.
Right, and we killed him so that he couldn't kill us. But he's also our only source of information. We could just go wake him up.
I'm gonna pass.
You're going to pass on waking him up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Migraine is currently in a highly secured section deep in the heart of Sentinel City. Because of your role in his capture, you do have access to him if you need it. However, he has been unconscious since you took him down.
What I'm saying is, like, how are we any less complacent than we were a year ago?
Well, I make money now.
Which spends in a local economy and never goes outside of that.
True.
Like, your money isn't really money anywhere but here.
Yeah.
Assuming there is an anywhere but here.
Well, did we look outside the field? Could you see through it?
You can't see through it.
Can we break it?
Was there not one time that Hex did see through it? A little bit?
She did a little
There
bit.
was.
I believe you used some magic to look at a certain distance away.
I did.
I
As I
believe it
recall.
was to somebody's house outside of our captivity.
Yeah, you might, if I remember correctly, you might have actually been looking at Migraine's son.
I believe that is the case.
Right, yes. Who was...
It was really hard to do.
Yes, it
Yes.
was. It required extra special buffing power.
I did.
Everybody likes extra special buffing power.
While this conversation's going on, your phone buzzes briefly from a text message. It's from Molly, and it says, I didn't want to ask in front of everyone, but who's Abigail? You were talking in your sleep again.
This is Maggie saying, oh, shit.
I honestly have no idea.
Since Bombshell has computer scanning from 100 yards,
Uh-huh.
do you have a girlfriend?
No.
I have heard that it is unacceptable to have a girlfriend when one is married.
Well, I mean, I think there are a lot of schools of thought on that, and some things are outdated.
Oh, have you and Molly had this conversation where it is okay for you to have a girlfriend?
Can I be your girlfriend?
I don't know. No, Hex, you can't.
That is
can't
inappropriate
be my
due to
girlfriend.
your age.
Can Bombshell be your girlfriend?
No, Bombshell's not a person.
I do have applications in that direction, but I've never had any desires.
She's talking about
I know what she's talking about, Hex. I know.
Why are you giggling?
So this is a subject that we're not going to talk about because you are a child.
I know everything.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
I could print out more material.
Don't.
No.
No?
Nope. Nope. Remember her legal guardian is an evil wizard? Mm-hmm. Okay.
He will print out the material?
Yes. Yes, he most likely will. He'll probably have video. No girlfriend.
Then who is Abigail?
I don't know.
Why is she on your phone?
She's not on my phone.
Your wife texted your phone about her.
Not on my phone.
Her name is
Apparently I said it in my sleep. Don't know what it means. I've been having weird dreams lately. I don't remember them when I wake up.
We should videotape you while you sleep.
That sounds creepy.
But good YouTube opportunities.
I could do it.
No thanks.
I will not judge you.
I understand, and I thank you for it. But this is really not. This is not a conversation I ever want to have with you or you.
Videotaping you while you sleep.
Nope.
This is an
Ever.
unacceptable conversation.
I suppose it is. Yeah, we're gonna put it on the list.
Okay.
Just add it to the list.
It's a very long list.
It is a long
It's getting
list.
longer every day.
So you want to know more about the dome for like the 90th time.
Why are you not interested in this?
Because, okay, look, it's been an entire year and we haven't found out anything new.
Has it only been a year?
Yeah,
How many people were at our wedding?
I was there. Oh, God. Yeah, there you go. There's the guest list.
Of course, she's got the guest list.
It was on a computer. I have it.
I'm pretty sure Bombshell was actually the wedding coordinator.
I have no doubt in my mind.
Hydrangeas are nice because they are big, but they only count as one flower.
Yeah. So, why do you want to know how many people were at your wedding?
I'm just saying, it's all so vague at this point. Things were different a year ago. I felt like a different person with... I don't know, I had drive then for the first time in my life, and I kind of miss it.
Is it because you got married?
No, it has nothing to do with that.
Okay. Well, let's go to the wall.
The wall.
The thingy.
The wall of the dome.
We've been around the wall. We can't even find the wall half the time.
Remember, I flew around
We all
really
do.
fast.
You can run a Mach 4 right at that wall, and you're not gonna hit it because it's a wall.
And I did a swirl.
We just still get mentally tricked into thinking that we're still moving in a particular direction, even though we're running around in a giant circle.
So we know it's a circle.
Right. We do know it's a circle.
And we know we can't see through it, and we can't get through it, because we tried. What does the library or the Googles have about, does it mention a wall in Sentinel City, or a dome in Sentinel City?
Nope.
Does it talk about what year is the first recorded thing for Sentinel City?
When was Sentinel City founded?
1996.
That is not long ago. I mean, before I was born, don't get me wrong. So, like, old, but, like, not super old.
No, I remember. I moved here from
Where?
California, San Francisco.
What was it like?
Hilly.
I heard there is fog.
Yeah, there's fog, right? There's definitely a bridge.
Why did you move to Sentinel City?
Because they were opening Sentinel City.
Why?
For us. For, I don't know, for
They
heroes.
just thought, oh, if you're a super, come to Sentinel City. And you were like, I'm a super, and you came right over?
Yeah, basically.
Did they entice you with prizes?
Well,
Yes.
I had just lost my powers, and I was
Then
worried.
How would they let you in?
Well, I'm still a meta. Like,
Oh.
I still have the gene for it. I just had no powers left.
Did you come looking for your powers back?
No, I came because there were bad guys trying to kill me to hurt Uncle Bob.
In San Francisco?
Right. And so I got a pass, basically, to be in Sentinel City for my protection.
Oh.
And I just kind of stayed. I mean, after the Day of Reckoning, everybody stayed.
But there was no dome when you came.
I don't think so. I didn't see a dome.
Right, but if it happened before the dome, then we know the dome happened after 1996.
Don't look at
Okay.
me. The dome seems like old news to me. I think you should do something else.
I see your misdirect. And I raise you.
But what?
I don't know. You keep asking me questions, Butch, like I'm gonna have an answer. Like I'm gonna wake up one day magically and be like, Butch.
That you actually have the most chance of doing that of anybody here.
Well, then what do you want me to find out? You want me to just cast a spell that's like, yo, tell me about the dome,
I just want to know the truth.
But where do we get the truth from? And whose
There are
truth?
lots of theories about truth.
Whose truth? Your truth? Migraine's truth?
Our truth.
Our truth. Like Sentinel City hour or like us hour?
No, like the wrestler.
Oh, our truth. Yeah, no, that's cute. What's up?
So you all have time that afternoon to, just kind of hang out around the house as you will. And if you want, we can fast forward to later on, or you can, if you have anywhere you want to go. You have an entire city you could explore.
We're not getting shot at anymore, correct?
No,
That's so
nice change of pace.
Griefer.
She got what she deserved. No one shoot my bunny. It could have been my hair. I just moved it.
I'm also in front of the fan. It could be me. It could be hers. Thing. Who knows? Who knows?
I've decided that mine is perfect.
Statistically, it's about time.
So the party that we have tonight, what's the dress code?
Fabulous.
Okay.
Oh, crap,
It is a
I might
high
need to
class.
borrow
It's black
something.
tie.
Don't worry, I'll just magic you an amazing suit.
It's at the mayor's mansion.
Yeah, I'm not wearing a tux again.
No.
Every time I wear a tux, it ends up ripped into little pieces or shot halfway off or flamethrowered or no tuxes.
Then what about just a nice suit?
I'll wear anything as long as I've got, a solid uniform on underneath.
Well,
I
this
mean,
black
okay.
tie, you must wear something very, very formal.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it is okay.
I mean, I want to help you, but with the wall, I just don't know how to help you.
No, it's my obsession. I'll deal with it. It's okay. Just have fun tonight, everybody.
Are you not coming?
No, I'll be there.
You better be there.
We should all ride in a limo together.
There is one that's scheduled for you.
Excellent.
Hey, Butch.
Because, Hex is a special guest speaker.
Do you think that the Rivet would know anything about the wall?
Yeah. Yeah, of course he would. He would have to. We've talked to him about it at this point. He's the smartest man in the world. Of course he's going to be curious about the wall. He's not, though.
Then why don't you just have Molly read his mind?
I don't know.
Is she coming to the party?
She better.
Right, because she goes to parties now.
Yeah, she goes outside.
That's not weird. We all just go to
Been a
parties.
year. A lot has changed. People grow. People heal. People move forward.
People are cripplingly telepathic and can't stand to be around people.
Peoples are peoples.
Peoples is peoples. Frogs is peoples.
I'm just
pigs
saying-
is people.
When we go tonight, can't she just like bombshell his brain where she just like looks through it and is like, find out
She
everything
doesn't
about the
really
wall?
like to do
I
that.
only do that to computers.
Yeah, I know. I'm using it as like a thing.
Oh, I understand.
And you say she doesn't like to do that, but she still messes with your brain all the time. You just said so. So why, if she messes around with the brain of the man she's married to and loves, then why would she care about doing it
I mean,
to a
she
guy
did that
she
when we were
doesn't
kids
like?
all the time. I don't think she does it.
You just said every
no.
time you try to talk about it, she changes the subject or makes you think.
Everybody does. Everybody does. Let's go to the party. Let's have fun. Let's be heroes.
Big damn
Just
heroes.
for one day.
So time passes, and later that afternoon / early evening, a very nice limousine pulls up in front of the building for you. Lady Vale was feeling a little bit under the weather, and so she decided to
Die.
Yeah, she's found that if she dies and reincarnates, she always feels a little bit better after that. But
It takes time.
it takes time, and mummy rot is a tough disease. So she decides she's going to stay back at the house, but the it's all set for you guys to go. Molly actually texts you that she had to work a little bit late, so she is going to try and meet you guys there.
Just give me a party. We're a 2-car family.
So, but the limo's there, and you're all dressed up. How are you dressed? What do you look like?
I look like there's a magical, glittery fairy solar system around me that's constantly moving on my dress, which is super cute.
Give me the roll.
You said we're rolling 10s, right? Mm-hmm. What am I rolling for?
Well, I mean, you're casting a spell, aren't you?
Yeah, it'd be your sorcery.
Oh, God. Fuck. Oh, I did make it.
You made it?
Oh, yes.
Okay,
Luckily,
cool.
my power usage is high.
What about you, Bombshell?
I am wearing the last dress that Kate Winslet wore to whatever fancy event she went to. I looked it up on Google.
There you go. I like it. Okay. And Butch?
A suit maybe? No, I don't think I want it. Every time I wear a suit, it gets shot off. So jeans and a t-shirt with a sport jacket, to dress it up a little bit.
Sounds very
That's what
appropriate.
you're wearing to my event.
It's a Kid Titan shirt. So people know who I am.
Boys.
They do not understand.
No.
I could print out some material for him.
No.
Okay.
I'm not wearing Bombshell again.
That sounds
It always makes me feel weird.
That's a great sentence. I'm not wearing Bombshell again. But she's always in season.
Ooh.
I could look like whatever you want.
What are they saying?
A tip.
Oh, thank you very much,
Thank you,
CJS. Okay, since Vanessa's not here tonight, add that $25 to this $25, and let's have the slush machine become an oracle and give our intrepid crew something interesting. Buff the slush. So the slushy machine from last week, I will figure out some way of making that work. Worst case scenario, I'll do something with it for the next time around.
Thank you, chat.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jeff.
Thank you. All right, so we're at the party.
You are at the party.
Oh, and Harvey's wearing a bow tie that matches my dress.
Okay.
So you can see the bow tie.
So
It's just a floating giant bow tie around a
That sounds
bend.
good. I just realized that a file I thought I printed, I didn't print, so I need to open it on my computer.
So what kind of dancing should I do?
We have another tip.
Exotic.
It says, thanks, Summer Shirt, for $15. Tank Spaceman sends you a hashtag cheat code from space.
Space!
Thank you, chat.
I don't think I would like Tank Spaceman.
No, I don't think anyone would.
No, not for reals.
He was designed to be unlikable.
So the mayor's mansion is a beautiful estate in a hilled section of town. The drive there it's not too long, but it's another reminder of just how expansive Sentinel City truly is. As you get out and walk to the front door, you are greeted by the butler, who of course is a lower level superhero named the Butler. Yeah. He has amazing gifts related to
Buttling.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he is quite skilled at the buttle.
He's a
and-
super gentleman's gentleman.
Absolutely. Yep. A lot of skills in folding, organizing, things like that.
Carrying.
He sounds super interesting.
And as the butler lets you in, you notice walking upstairs. Actually, give me some sort of perception-y mind check, please. Like how specific I was on that.
Yeah, I can use my detective on that.
Yeah, go for it.
Noticing little deets, as it were.
Yes, that would be awesome.
Nice. So that's 10. Made it by 4.
You realize that you are pretty sure you recognize the person who's walking upstairs right now. If you give me a cape lore check.
Ooh, I got that too.
Oh.
Oh, I beat that by 10.
Yeah, you're pretty sure that you just saw, what's her name? Chambermaid going upstairs.
Didn't we fight her?
I believe we
You
did.
did. You fought her as
I
part
kicked
of the
her
last
butt.
season. You did kick her butt. But I mean, she was, under contract to be your opponent for that episode of American Sentinel.
I still don't like her.
It was Chambermaid, La Resistance, and Punch and Judy.
That's right.
It is
you went up
difficult to separate yourself from your
The battle on the monorail.
With the awesome Hex Destiny monorail lasso
When
trick.
she turned the monorail into a lasso.
That was pretty spectacular.
It was. So we know people here, obviously.
Yeah. As you look around the room, you see that it's actually been set up as kind of a mini casino kind of feel to it. So you can see people rolling dice over at the craps table. So people are playing poker, blackjack, things like that. Chips are around. There's a few folk who don't seem to be interested in that, who are seated off to the side playing chess. And one of the craps players at one point gets a little bit too excited as they're rolling the die, and a die goes flying off and lands on the carpet, and it goes over and picks it up, and there's kind of a rug there. It's kind of a beige shag rug sort of situation going on. And Mayor Cynthia John, who you've seen before, she is in conversation with some guests. You recognize, if you want, you can roll Cape Lore again, but I think you'll probably know who these are.
That'd be by 5.
Yeah, you recognize Highlight Guy, who was the default champion of last season's American Sentinel because of the high number of disqualifications. So it's kind of a tainted reign, as it were.
Like Taylor Hicks.
Yep. Dr. Dynamo, who was a returning judge.
Dr. Dynamo.
Was a judge last season. Katrina Kalsman, who was also a judge and is a superhero manager / agent.
Is she my agent?
I don't know, is she?
I imagine I have an agent.
If you have an agent, sure.
I have an agent.
Katrina's now your agent. We just endowed it.
Katrina.
There's also there's a guy there who works in the television industry. Really doesn't like his superhero name. He's been trying to change it for years, but as we've gone over, once you've picked one, you're kind of stuck.
That's for sure. So true.
Yeah, he goes by the handle of Backdoor Pilot. And
oh my God.
it's a real term.
Oh my God.
It's a real term. It's an industry term. It's a real thing.
What industry?
Yeah, I mean, I know, I can guess.
Backdoor Pilot's a real thing. It's when you try and fit a spin-off into a show.
Into the butt.
No, it's when you try to fit a spin-off into a TV show.
Oh, like how Private Practice did with Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah, exactly. Or like the Jess thing, the failed Gilmore Girls spin-off that we were just discussing.
Or just the 10 of us.
Yes, exactly. Well, no, that kept going.
Yeah, it did.
But just for a little bit. Mm-hmm. I loved that show as a kid. I'll leave it at that.
Just the redhead.
You want me to wind it up? And Professor McFidget, who has been brought on board as a technology consultant for the show.
We fought him too.
Oh, you never fought him. He was helpful.
He was a good guy.
He's helpful.
He's randomly showed up a couple times to help you out. Anyway, so that's what's going on.
So they're all there.
Should I go to the nearest one and say hello?
Oh, you see some of the wealthier superheroes in town as well. Greenback is there. Investment Fun, who's actually a clown motif, but with a money bag sort of thing going. And Depreciated Asset, who, despite the name, is actually oftentimes a lot of fun in parties. I love dad jokes so much.
Clearly.
Yeah, you can mingle at the party for a while. Dinner will be on the veranda in a bit.
Ooh, eating outside.
Yeah.
Fancy.
No one's got wasp allergies.
I have nano wasps.
That you do, Hex. No, Bombshell. That you do.
I think those are hypoallergenic, though.
Yes, they do not harm anyone unless I want them to. And only if they are behaving in a way that is incorrect.
As defined by you.
But I am right.
I'm going to walk up to the champagne and just take one, like I own the place, and walk away.
Give me a... What do you have there? Let's see, some sort of deception you check. Tell you what, give me a soul check on that.
I am assuming that I would notice this, or I would like to try to notice it.
Yeah.
And stop her.
Totally beat it.
By how many?
11-3.
Oh yeah, no, you're able to just like, whoop, you just keep going.
I would like to try to notice it.
So you're going to try to roll some mom scores right now?
You're gonna be a downer?
Bombshell would not let an underage person drink.
Ooh.
I beat that by 2.
You were using mind on that?
I was using one of my skills.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Which one are you using?
Policing.
Oh, that actually seems accurate. Way to pull that out of nowhere. Yeah, you do. You manage to catch an eye of your underage partner trying to abscond with some of the bubbly.
You do not need that. You are too young.
I did not even notice. I've turned all my super senses down for the night.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
That's fine. Soon you're gonna see a giant bow
I mean,
tie
Hal's
off the
on.
table.
Hal's doing perimeter for me.
And then the
Let me-
bow tie seems to pick up or be attached to a glass that is brought to me when you have left. No, I'm waiting for you to move your shiny ass away. I am Bombshell.
See, I did a pretty good impression of you doing an impression of Bombshell. See?
I am no fun.
I have lots of fun. All the kids on my TV show think so.
Stop it. Stop it.
You, the kids on your
I'm talking to, some of the superheroes. Just stop it.
They're on the other side of the room.
Yeah.
No one else can actually is paying any attention to them.
Or can even hear them.
No, there's just party things going on. The sound
Yeah,
of the
I'm
casino.
chugging the champagne before she can get back to me.
Give me an even odds. Call it, roll it.
Odds. 8.
No, she gets there before you. You can try again later if you want. You'll have your same even odds every time.
Okay.
So, as the people are mingling and whatnot, the mayor comes over eventually and says, Alpha Squad, I'm so glad to see you all. Where's Lady Vale?
Dead.
Yeah.
She was not feeling well. She thought she might die and recover.
Gotcha. No, I understand. She's been known to do that.
Yay!
Tank Spaceman sends you a hash cheat code from space.
That's an old one, but that's okay. We
But
got to
thank
hear
you.
it.
I can them all if you want.
Yeah, I want to hear
Drop them
them
all if you got them, Mark.
I'm stealing it.
They
too,
make us
Melvin.
happy.
Take
We're simple people.
things. We're simple people. We like the bling blings.
I'll start talking again, so then there you go.
I have no ability to say anything clever at this time. Hashtag kid buff, hashtag hex
Oh, it's
buff, hashtag
definitely loud enough. We can hear it.
We can hear
It
it.
can be. We could hear it before.
Aquamarine needs her own special buff. Here it is. I'll let the GM decide the limits, but let's spread the love.
I'm actually turn it down.
I think those are from last week.
What?
No.
Oh, they're not.
Thank you very much,
Thank
chap.
you, yeah. Oh,
Well,
There we go.
I have a feeling you are going to need this hashtag meta point.
Yes.
thank you.
Uncle.
So, Hex, are you all ready for your speech tonight?
I mean, yeah.
We're all excited to hear what you have to say.
Since I'm not sure I can watch tonight, here are 4 hashtag meta point S to start you off.
thank you so much.
you.
Meta point essences.
I love Metapoint S's.
Yes. Thank you very much, chat.
Thank you, chat.
Is that all of them?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm totally ready to give a speech. It's going to be great.
Yeah, what's your speech about?
American Sentinels coming back.
It's all about the experience that she had and just her hopes and dreams for this next season. We're all so excited to hear your words of wisdom, young lady.
Yeah, tell us how exciting it was for you to get disqualified from a show because you were accused of murder.
Oh, I will.
Excellent. I can't wait. She awkwardly walks away and goes off talking to a few other people.
You're living a lie. She walks away.
Let's see. So, yeah, the people just continue to mingle and such, and then eventually it is time for dinner. You're all escorted out to a very nicely prepared set of tables on the veranda. There are 2 long tables for the guests that have been set up. The 3 of you are all at the same one, and you are at the same table as the mayor, which is fantastic.
Well, I'm going to run to the bathroom before we,
Okay.
as you're being seated.
Yeah.
And I'm going to instruct the serving people to give her milk.
And as she's doing that while I'm going to the bathroom, I'm going to go chug a couple champagnes.
Okay, give me another odds and even. Give it a call.
I'm sticking with odds. And I got it.
Okay, give me an odds and even.
She didn't come with me.
You
She
gotta
can't
call it.
stop me.
Even. Odd.
Odd. You do manage to get 1 into your system.
My friend will have milk. I tell the serving person after you're gone. My friend will have milk as she is a growing child and needs calcium for her bones.
So,
I'm sorry, Christian.
Why is he crying?
So you come back though eventually?
Oh yeah, no, once I'm done, I come back.
So you come back, you guys get ready for your meal.
You'll probably need this at some point. Worst case, Hex can use it to achieve underage drinking. Hashtag cool rule.
Thank you very
Yes!
much, Chat.
Thank you, chat.
Sorry, brain locked up for a moment.
Look, my parents, I did it when I was 13. My
Let's
parents.
see how
made me
rule
do
of cool is played out. I think worst case is whatever Sarah picks.
So dinner begins.
it. Yeah.
And you get through your first, for your first course, some appetizers, breads.
I
some
assume that
little-
they didn't serve a place to
And since you've turned me into a creepy conspiracy
Not
theorist,
for Harvey, no.
I'm just really just cutting up my food and moving it around the plate.
I throw pieces behind me that get chomped and they disappear as I feed the rabbit.
And no one seems to really mind.
They better not.
They're all pretty accustomed to your ways. It seems very natural. Everything here is very, it's all good.
I am holding a glass of champagne, but I'm not drinking it, as I do not need it.
It's true. You don't need to eat or drink anything, so you're
But
just kind of.
it goes with my dress. As I am dressed fancy, I will hold a fancy drink.
Well done, Bombshell. So, as we get down to the dessert course, it's
Everybody
then,
looks so happy.
It's then that the speeches are scheduled to begin.
Okay.
And Hex, you were actually you are the second one who's up on the docket.
Okay.
First, the mayor goes up and she welcomes everyone. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to see so many of Sentinel City's elite here tonight. We are so excited for the return of American Sentinel. This show has changed so many lives, and I know that I, for one, have really missed watching it and getting to experience through the magic of television just the joys and the sorrows, the triumphs, the failures of all of these aspiring superheroes. And it's just such an honor to have you all here tonight. One of our favorite
I'm ready.
one of our favorite competitors from last season, young Hex Destiny, is here tonight.
Me.
And she is prepared to talk to us all a little bit about her experience, share the things that she's learned, and just to help us, again, just be so ready and excited for next season. So let's give a big hand to Hex Destiny.
Thank you. Hello, everyone.
So when you get up there, I need you to...
improv to a speech that I've got in my head right now?
Yeah, I mean, you can do that. But the very first thing is your notes are in front of you.
Uh-huh.
But they look a little different.
Uh-huh.
So you open them up,
Uh-huh.
and instead of your speech, there's just the words, "Payback's a bitch."
Hello, everyone. I'm clearly Hex Destiny. And yeah, guys, we're starting American Sentinel again. It's like,
Hashtag meltdown because these are still fun.
Thank you, Chad.
they are still fun.
Thank you, Chad.
So like, it's super fun. Like, I made some of my very best friends on that Keep getting
Company always out for fun. Destiny is a sparkle sister.
Thank you, Chad.
Oh, I was born a turkey gun in my hands, behind a drum. I'll play my final stand. That's
they
why they
call
call
me
me Chad.
Chad
And I will
Company.
eat pie, hashtag rule of cool with a side of waffle.
And I will eat pie.
Thank you, Chad.
With a side
I like
of
it.
waffle. Well played, Chat.
Very
Chad.
nicely done.
So yeah, like I made some of my best friends on that show, and I think it's something that really brings us together as a community.
At that moment, I need a
Shit, I'm
defensive
so-
roll.
Can I just? Oh, I had a whole emotional moment planned.
Okay, give me your emotional moment.
Okay, right? So like, it was so good for everyone, and then Hex Destiny looks over at Butch, and they lock eyes, and then she turns back, and the little sparkle's gone. Right? She's not so glittery. Yeah. So it was super fun to watch my friends get murdered and to find out that we're being encased in a dome.
Yeah,
And we're all
definitely
here
the shot
against
goes
our-
off before
yes,
this.
but I wanted to have a moment with Butch where I like that
Totally
was for
fine. I need a
him.
defensive check from Hex Destiny.
Okay. Ooh, Tiefler.
Never take my side, Hex. That's what
Oh shit, that's a 12,
gets
so no.
people killed.
But we're best friends.
You said you failed the defensive check?
Oh, I failed.
Okay, so take. Where are you? Sorry, it's been a little bit since I looked at this. You can do it. I know I had it all right there a second ago.
She should finish her speech then.
No. No, hell no. Especially given where it's going. Hex Destiny, so the shot goes out, and you take 120 points of damage. No, I'm sorry, I did that wrong. 150 points of damage.
Hex Destiny falls over dead.
I don't think so. You still have armor from your buff.
Right.
From everyone else.
So that would put me at 130 total. And if I get hit for 150, Hex Destiny falls over dead.
Well, she falls over unconscious.
She falls over unconscious.
As the shot rings out and chaos ensues.
As she's falling over, she just goes, Butch.
And everyone can give me an initiative check.
And that's 12s.
Yep.
Oh, for F's sake. Look what I rolled on my 12s.
Yeah.
Bad.
For initiative, yeah.
Really bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
13.
Yep.
My ACV is 10, by the way. That's how bad I rolled. I'm clearly shocked at the injury of my friend.
I got a 14.
Oh, good lord.
Oh, I should roll for Harvey.
Absolutely.
Harvey goes on yours, doesn't he?
Right. So I should roll so that Harvey can have a turn, even though I'm down. Right?
Yeah, go for it.
Harvey.
20,
yeah.
20.
Shut up. I'm Bombshell. I can do math real
So
fast.
she got shot with a gun?
A shot went off, and you didn't actually hear the shot. What you heard was, you're outside. That's right. A shot went off from somewhere in the distance, and plugged Hex, and then she went down. Yes.
Oh yeah, it's that stupid. What?
Dead.
It's your old favorite friend. Yes.
Yeah, no, she's actually gonna die
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
which is I was just gonna let her suffer and then die, but
Yeah. No, she suffered for a year. She's been suffering.
there was no end to the spell.
Oh yeah. There was no end in the spell itself.
Yeah.
So first up is going to be Harvey.
Whoa. Well, the bunny roar, which I assume everyone can hear. I don't know what a bunny roar sounds like, though.
I assume it's kind of like the bunny screech, which is awful and sounds like death
Yeah.
incarnate.
Yeah, but like a little lower because he's so big. So it's like bunny roar, and I assume we can see where it was shot off from.
I mean, it was somewhere in the distance. That's.
But I'm sure we can see a direction, or we have a.
Yeah, that way.
God. I guess he's gonna. Oh shit! No. You know what Harvey's gonna do is Harvey is going to pick up my body, and he is going to run it over to the table where the two of these guys are,
Good
and
call.
put it on the ground under the table next to them.
Awesome move by Harvey.
Yeah.
Smart.
A
Yeah.
couple more shots will go off. So I'll need a defensive check from both of you.
I
beat it.
relent. I relent my defensive check.
You don't need to. I rolled a 17.
I beat mine by 3.
I only beat mine by 1. So both shots go smacking into the wall near each one of you, but nothing actually
For those of you
hits.
who need a quick reminder, there was a sniper that shot Harvey last season.
Correct.
And Hex Destiny cursed them to have no
Skin?
water. They couldn't drink anything or eat anything. Everything would turn to sand or dust in their mouth. And the sun and elements, any element,
Oh, yeah, it
sunlight,
was
water,
awful.
any
I forget
element.
all the details of the curse, but it was awful.
would burn or pierce or hurt their skin. So basically, air hurts them.
Yeah. Yeah, this person's life is, Griefer's life has not been good.
Yeah.
Guns.
But there was an ask for what happened.
Not a
so-
superpower.
Guns are not a
They're
superpower.
not a superpower.
Guns are not a superpower.
Next up is Kid Titan / Butch.
As I said, guns are not a superpower. And again, I'm just like there's bullets flying around.
Dude, that's just what you say is guns are not
Guns are not a superpower. Hal, give me an overlay of anything that moves over the speed of sound in the next 10 seconds. And cut out everything else visually. I don't want to see anything but that.
No problem, kid.
Thanks, Sal. Appreciate it. I'll be sitting right here.
Bombshell, you were up.
I would like to use a healing burst, 2 meta points, to heal my friend.
I thought you might want to do that.
Thanks, girl.
And I would like to be in swarm form. Obviously.
You're never in swarm form. Oh, I just screwed that up. Apologize, everyone. There's some stuff going on here. In your burst is a 2-pointer, right? Because swarm form.
Yes, I take
was
2 meta points. Thank you, chat.
Right,
And
thank you very
healing
much,
burst
chat.
for 80 points.
So,
For 80?
Yep.
So was I just at 0 or was I...
You were at negative.
So I do
Yeah.
need to count the negative.
Yeah, so
so
you're
it would've
back up to
been
50.
Negative 20, so I'm back up to 50.
Yep.
No, 60. If you're at negative 20, it's 60.
Oh yeah,
We did 80
my bad.
points,
My
sorry.
bad.
Okay.
So that is Bombshell's actions. Hex Destiny / Harvey, you are up next. People are scattered. Like this is chaos. It's only been a few seconds, but people are screaming and running in different directions, and all this stuff is happening.
I feel like we can all put 2 and 2 together, so I don't think it's weird for me
Running in different directions.
to think that Harvey would tell me who it was, or who he thinks it might be.
Mm-hmm.
We know who it is.
No one ruins my party! And now I need time, so I'm going to delay because I have to come up with a haiku.
Okay. Some more shots will come out.
Are you gonna at least like hide in a defensive place while you make your haiku?
Well, I'm still under the table. I mean, I'm still with you guys.
So yeah, I visually blanked out anything. I can't even see you guys right now.
I love this show, but this show is going to kill me. Hashtag MetaPoint.
Thank you.
Thank you.
First shot goes out, and it will be at Bombshell, which is borderline pointless.
I did not make it.
Yeah, you're in swarm form, you said, right?
Indeed.
So the shot will technically hit, but you will take greatly reduced damage because of your swarm form. Let me look at your sheet right now. I forgot to print out a copy of your sheets for myself.
My health is 300.
Yes. You are going to lose... So you will lose 50.
So 30 armor,
as-
so just 20.
Yeah. As it rips through a whole bunch of the nano wasps and such. But it's just not all that effective against your
Swarm form.
swarminess. Next shot goes off, and that'll be against Kid Titan. That's totally a miss.
I'm just sitting there.
No, you have.
I have literally not moved.
Reaper's not used to shooting stationary targets. You're actually making it harder by not moving.
Hey, the more shots she takes, the easier it's going to be for me to find her.
And that third shot will also be against Kid Titan, but only makes it by 1.
Okay. Well, I don't make a defensive roll because I'm concentrating, so.
100 points.
I'm okay!
Squeeze Sentinel City. It's been too long. Hashtag MetaPoint.
Thank you, chat.
Thank you, chat. Let's see.
70.
And on your turn, yes, you will definitely have some pinpointing of where those are coming from. And speaking of which, you are up next.
Uh-oh. That's 3 shots I saw, and all I see is the trail from where they came from.
Yeah, you know exactly which building she's standing on top of.
I'm ready whenever.
What's going on? Chaos, chaos, chaos! I'm providing all the sound effects right now. Screaming, screaming,
All right, well, I am going to, oh, wait, I forgot about that lightning reflexes. I'm jumping out of the building. I know there's no door or window.
Right.
I don't care.
Okay.
Just busting right through it. I'm going to see if I can land.
Let's see, what is your movement right now?
Let's see. With my mass increase, I could jump like about 1.5 miles in one jump.
Yeah, that'll put you...
But aiming isn't always perfect. I have to make kind of an athletics.
Yeah, give me the roll, but you're
check.
going to be... You'll be settled up the next
In the
round.
area.
Yeah, you'll be definitely... You'll be giving Griefer something to think about.
And I definitely owe the mayor a several floors worth of ceiling holes that I probably just. If we were on the bottom floor of that, I guess it was a veranda, so it's outside. That'll be good.
lucky.
Oh, and I'll make my vision go back to at least semi-regular and hit thermal on the way. That way,
That makes sense.
I'm not jumping out into a blank space as far as I can
That'd be
see.
scary.
That would be super scary. Like I can only see things that are moving past 600 and some miles per hour. That's not a good way to live your life.
It's not.
Let's see. That's a 4. So, yeah, I made it by 10.
Nice. You do. You manage to leap with that, and you get yourself pretty much right up to where Griefer is in the building that she's hanging out on. And I'm not feeling good for her right now. Bombshell, what are
Oh
you going to
no,
do?
I've delayed. Can I go now?
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Because she's about to not feel good at all.
Mm-hmm.
She just still doesn't feel good.
Yeah. So I hate this person, and she ruined my party.
And she killed your bunny.
And she did kill my bunny, and
But
then
you
brought it back
also
to life.
can't see her yet.
No, I can't see her. But magic doesn't need to see them because it's magic.
I mean, you need some line of sight.
well, I
for
know where the
something, but it depends
direction
what
it's
you're gonna
coming
do.
from.
Yeah,
I just
so-
saw where Butch flew off to.
So what would you like to do?
Okay, great. Well, one, I'm going to use my Hex buff, and I'm going to sing my Hootie Ha, which gives me what bonus? A 5-point bonus?
I believe so, yeah.
Excellent. I'm also going to use 1 meta point to activate Annie Oakley, which gives me a 10-point ACV bonus and
you go.
2 times the damage.
Forgot about that. I'm learning how things go together now, and that's gonna be a thing down the road.
Yep, if you're going to bring back the character I hate, I'm going to use all the things.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, we do hate that character.
I do. Hit between the eyes, burrow a hole through her brain. Payback is a bitch.
So how much you beat your roll by?
I gotta roll now.
Yeah.
Okay. But what I have, so I get to add 10 to my ACV, making it 17, plus the 5 makes it 22. And I'm rolling d10s.
She can't fail.
Oh, I'm aware.
Excellent. I got an 11.
How much did you won by 11?
It beat by 11.
It's just a magical bullet.
I don't know.
That's going to destroy her.
No. Let me check
I have a
something.
feeling her and bullets have kind of an understanding, though.
That's true, but it's a magic
So-
bullet. I'm just trying.
Okay. Cool. What were the lyrics again?
Hit between the eyes, burrow a hole through the brain. Payback is a bitch.
Okie doke. Sounds good.
Please don't hit me with that.
No. I included the payback is a bitch specifically in case you said that to argue that it's.
It will go off against her. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not
okay.
going to deny anything on that. Bombshell. What would you like to do?
I am already in swarm form.
Yes.
I can
Did I hit her?
fly.
I'll describe the effect on her turn.
Okay.
I can fly 500 miles per hour. So I would like to fly 500 miles per hour in the direction that everybody else has just gone, or that Butch has just gone.
Okay.
And swarm attack Griefer.
Okay. I will let you get out there on this turn, and you can attack on the next one.
Okay, then I'm going to get out there and say something nasty and be scary.
That sounds good. If you want, you could probably use your buff to gain yourself an extra action to use some sort of asset check, if that's something you'd like to do. Otherwise, you can hold on to it.
I'm going to hold on to it.
Okay.
I can't think about what I would do.
Okay. So then we're back up to Hex and Harvey again.
I'm waiting for the noise of death.
I mean, you won't hear it from where you
Oh,
are.
that's true.
You're too far away.
Well, now that I'm there, she has one of my nano wasps. She could hear it. I could pipe it into her.
That's true. So what happens is, and you, as you just said it to me, I get the impression that you were seeing it as a quote-unquote magic bullet.
Yes.
Is that correct? So a bolt of bullet-like energy flies from your fingertip straight towards Reefer's destination. Smacks straight into the forehead as you endowed it to do so. Does exit out the back.
This is going great so far.
And there is significant damage
Okay.
to this individual.
You did multiply 2 times damage, right?
A lot of damage did just occur.
Okay, good.
A lot of damage did just occur. For the two of you who are standing in front of Griefer, this is where you could give me a Cape Lore check if you wanted to learn a little bit more about Griefer, or you could give me some sort of
I meet it by 5.
perception-y type check.
I beat it by 5.
You just watched a lot of computer-type components go flying out of the back of this thing.
Good to know.
Well, I can read it then.
So definitely took a lot of damage.
Yes, but that's good to know.
I'm having to figure out how to house rule the word brain right now is what was going on.
Well, I didn't know, so that's.
I know you didn't know. I know you didn't know.
we're
That's
good.
why I was kind of like, I don't want to describe. But yeah, you did just do some. Yeah.
Good.
Regardless of animatronic or not, Griefer is.
Okay, well, since
better
it's my
days.
turn and they both left, I'm gonna go get a glass of victory champagne.
So you do that. Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So you go over to the bar, I'm guessing, to do that?
Well, they just told me what happened, and I can't get over there as fast. Or if I do, I have to cast another
One of the
spell,
waiters,
so-
as they left, did put down a platter
Yeah,
in a
it's
very
gonna take
professional way, so it is still sitting there for you to grab.
Harvey and I will clink.
Awesome. Give me an even odd to grab a glass.
Oh shit, I didn't call it beforehand.
Yeah.
I have to call it beforehand. I'm going to call odds again. That's what I always call, and I did roll a 7.
Okay, cool. So you pick up your glass.
So does Harvey. We just cheers.
Okay,
Do I hear
perfect.
is the clink audible enough for the
I
nano
don't know.
wasp
That's,
that's in her
up
ear?
to you.
Can I come flying back quickly enough?
Quickly enough? No.
So as you do that, and you do cheer each other, you notice that there are a few of the guests have not run off in fear. And these ladies are all dressed very nicely. And the lead one kind of takes her head to the side a little bit and says, you're underage.
This is not the Real Housewives of Sentinel City.
Girls. Woo! And the woo girls who had been at this party in the sky.
They were incognito. We couldn't tell that they were wooing.
They weren't wooing.
Couldn't.
They were deliberately being very silent for most of this encounter for that reason. And they charge at our good friend Hex Destiny. So Hex Destiny, I'm going to need a couple more defensive checks from you and/or from Harvey.
Okay, I'll do me
Can we
first.
start coming back now? Because I'm hearing
On your
this.
turn, you can.
Okay. I
Unless
just
you
wanna
want to
know.
stay with the animatronic thing that you could probably like hike in. I mean,
Yeah, this
get
is
into
kinda
it.
your
This is-
jam
Yeah,
right
I'll
here.
stay with the robot.
Okay, first defensive check. That beats it by 4.
Okay.
Okay, second, I do have 2 defensive, so I don't have to take it. That one does not beat it. And then how many more do you need from Hex?
Between Hex and Harvey, however you are going to do that, because I know sometimes you throw him in the way of danger, which is fine. That's what he's there
He
for.
throws himself in the way.
Ding.
Between the two of you, I will need. Where is it?
Oh, I needed to use 2 meta points. I'm sorry, Annie Oakley's 2 meta
No problem.
points.
I need 6 defensive checks between the two of you.
Total? Okay. Does Harvey have the same amount of defenses as I do? He has 2.
I think so. I'll
So
check.
I got one,
It's
lost
on your,
one.
It's on your sheet. And I
He
think
gives
have
you an
fast
extra
actions than I
defensive
do.
action every round.
So he's my second defense.
Right.
Okay,
Yes.
so we got one and we lost one. Now I got to start adding the 4s to it, right? So now I have to beat.
Your sword gets one too.
Oh, my sword gets one too. Okay, here's the sword. So that's half of them. Which 6? No, that didn't beat it. So that's 2 hits.
Okay.
So now I have 3 more, and we have to start adding on the awful 4s. So now I have to beat a 5,
Okay.
which I'm not gonna beat. Now I have to beat a 1. Oh, I didn't beat a 1 on my 2 dice. And now I have to beat a -4. 3. Oh, how did I not beat a -3?
It's hard to do.
Man, that's tough. So I got hit 5 of the 6 times.
5 of the 6. Are those all on Hex or some of those on Harvey?
Some of them are on Harvey, and then the sword too. So I did Hex, Harvey, sword, Hex, Harvey, sword.
Okay.
So the sword and Harvey each got hit twice, and Hex got hit once.
Yeah, but I counted it. I kept the rotating thing going because it's a.
That makes. Okay, that makes sense. So in that.
You're getting the better end of this deal.
I'm following it. I'm following it. So Hex is going to take 1 hit for 50 points of damage. Harvey will take 2, each for 50, so 100 total. And the sword will take 100 points of damage.
Harvey and Mercy. Let me just make little things for them here. I don't know how much health Harvey has.
Harvey has 200 hit points.
Excellent. And then how much does the sword have?
The sword now has.
But it also has hardness, so.
Right,
The
that's
sword
fine.
has 150 hit points and a hardness of 10.
So how much damage did it take?
I'll take care of it.
Okay, you take care of the sword. I've got me and Harvey.
Yep.
Woo girls.
Sword took a total of 80 out of 150.
They are annoying, but I enjoy their enthusiasm.
Woo!
All right, but now I have time to think about something awful to do to them.
And then they do their flip and hamstring back things
Oh, yeah.
and the cartwheels and go woo! And then they each grab a thing of champagne and woo!
They're going down.
Yeah, they did that before they showed up.
Oh.
So
Oh.
next up
Oh.
is going to be Kid Titan slash Butch.
All right. I've got a plan.
I need an M&M.
A good plan.
Oh, it's a 3 glasses plan?
Mm-hmm.
You need a 4th?
No. This will be enough. I believe
Children are our future.
that this thing being robotic is not really my area of expertise. I mean, sure, I can rip its arms and legs off.
I could do that as well.
Right, but our Hex is outnumbered. But I can't just leave without doing nothing, without doing anything.
Right,
so,
that makes sense.
Griefer is armed with the giant gun of doom.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to bend that.
That's sad.
Yeah. Because guns aren't a superpower, Chris.
It's true. I fully agree.
She needs to understand this.
Give me your power roll, etc.
Yeah, I guess it would be, a body roll with the super strength bonuses, which are 4 each. So I guess I would add it to the body. Okay, so, so that means I beat it by 12.
Yeah, that gun's ripped in half.
I'm just trying to, so
You can
Yes.
pretzel it if
for
you
the
want.
Elmer Fudd,
if-
for the Elmer Fudd effect.
If you want to actually turn it into a bow, you can.
No, there's just a quick, not even a full attack, really.
This is also where she realizes that you're there. Because before she was just dealing with the whole headshot thing. Sparks are
So I
flying
just
out
got
of the
that
head.
thing aiming right back at her or whatever, and then I'm gonna jump right back off that veranda and land over by Hex again. So to
Sounds
hopefully take
good.
some of the, and hopefully not land on Harvey.
Makes sense. Bombshell, give me a roll.
For what?
Or not a roll. Give me what you want to do. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
I would like to invest. Is our friend incapacitated?
Hex? She's
No, I
still
meant
up.
the robot.
Oh, your friend. You were using friend in the ironic
I was using
way.
a vernacular.
Well done, Bombshell. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Yes, Griefer's still up. Still.
She is still griefing.
Yes, now she's also grieving because her gun has gone.
Well, as she is a computer, I imagine I could just shut her down.
I mean, you can make some sort of attempt. I can't guarantee it'll work.
I understand. I would like to find her CPU unit, her main processing source, and shut it off.
I like that the CPU unit is kind of like an ATM machine.
I'm trying to help those people who do not speak computer.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Bombshell.
It is kind, but it's also a little bit 1100111111111101.
11001.
Dirty bastard.
I'm going to use my Patreon thing, and then I will have beat it by
What?
11. No.
That's not
9.
good. By 9? Yeah, that's not helpful. Yeah, I butchered that defensive check. So you are trying to
Turn her off.
using your because you've got the computer control piece to your
She's within a mile. Yeah, you can use it.
yeah.
Oh no, robots, my only weakness, says Bombshell.
Yeah, actually, you are able to find the switch, as it were, not literally, but metaphorically, and she seems to be shut down. In fact, she crumples to the ground.
Our next show is at 4 at Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh, those are all in Gary's house now.
I'm assuming that is my whole turn. I'm assuming that is my whole turn.
Yes. Yep. Yes, it is. But you did manage to incapacitate her, so props on that.
Thank you.
Okay.
She hates when you do that.
Harvey Hex Destiny is up.
Okay, well, surveying the basically Real Housewives of Sentinel City, as we've said before, and their woo girlness and everything that comes with it. So I'm gonna cast a little spell.
Okay.
Okay. Now your hair is bad and your nails forever chipped. Lose your vocal cords. So I'm giving them bad hair, I'm making them always have chipped nails, and they can never woo again.
You've gotten dark.
The Maggie Sunday disease.
I think she takes a partial penalty for having broken so hard on that.
No, I don't!
I'm kidding. That's awesome. Okay, I think you have to give me a roll though, don't you?
I do.
On your occult and all that fun stuff?
I do. Oh, it's my power usage.
Your power usage, yeah.
Thank God. 17, so I beat it by 2.
Okay, so they do get a partial defense on it. Cool.
And even if it doesn't work on all of them, they'll become bitter towards each other.
Oh, poor Brittany.
One of them will have the good hair and the nails. And
Exactly.
they'll be jelly.
I know, and that'll cause drama. I'm really just helping the reality TV show.
Brittany and one of the Jennifers can't speak anymore.
One of the Jennifers.
2 of them? I got 2 of them for
Yeah, you got
Gidsies?
2 of them. Yeah.
Yeah, suck on that. How do the rest respond when they see it? I mean, it's instant.
It's they're woo woo. Oh.
And then they're like,
Yeah, oh, and then look at that hair. Their hair just goes.
well, when they start pointing at each other, then they have their nails, and they're like,
Oh, that's good. You can spell.
But yes, they are immediately no longer able to use their non-damaging sonic attack on you. Actually, did they have a sonic attack?
Damage, no damage. It was still annoying.
It was annoying.
And I have done society a favor.
You have done society a favor. I should have given them a sonic attack. I didn't even think about
It
that.
doesn't make sense that you didn't.
I know. Bad, Chris.
We should say that they had one.
They had
and now
one.
they don't.
They don't. You incapacitated their sonic attack.
Good
Okay.
job.
You were making all the saves beforehand.
Now you've done something.
Yeah.
it wasn't just vendetta.
It wasn't just vindictive. Woo girls
I'm
are up.
13.
Oh, I wasn't judging.
Woo
I know.
girls are up, and you just hopped back. Is that right?
Yeah, I'm standing next to Hex now.
Okay, so we'll say that's the easier way of doing it. How many of them go against you? How many against you?
Well, there's only 6, right? And 2 of them are having a hard lifetime right
Well,
now.
what I'm gonna do is
Who are these woo girls?
Well, Brittany and one of the Jennifers. We know that much.
Yeah.
That's-
Right, no,
you know,
I mean, I
Brittany-
got that. I'm just saying, like, my Cape lore. Like, are these just, like, random superheroes?
Yeah, so you know the woo girl. I was about to say the woo girl clan.
The woo girl clan. They sound badass.
Yeah, the woo girls they're kind of a C or D level superhero group. They have a tendency to burn through members fairly quickly, and all of their members in the process of indoctrination are more or less made indistinguishable from one another. So it's really hard to tell if any of these are the ones you fought before or not. They might be, they might not.
If they didn't all have that Rachel cut, it would be so much
Yeah,
easier.
the shelf life for woo girls is not long. And what typically happens is they age out and find someone else to either pair up with as a sidekick, or they try and do a spin-off of their own or something like that. But it's a very amorphous group.
I just imagine that they all look like Brie and Nikki Bella.
But, like, what are their powers?
Oh, I mean their powers. So they typically attack with. They have some stiletto. They're like their kung fu, karate, whatever, martial arts type skills are actually pretty intense.
Yeah.
And because they're wearing wicked stilettos, they can do some serious damage with that when they start doing cartwheels and kicks and spins. They also apparently had a sonic attack that I forgot to use. So that's out there as well.
Okay.
And they have a tendency as well to use biting sarcasm and a lot of just like petty.
Mean girl shit. Got it.
Yeah, Nikki and Brie Bella. It's an army of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the Bella army.
Yeah.
Just wanted to know what we were dealing with power level wise.
They're not super high level. You know, you guys dropped them I think in a round last time, if I remember correctly.
It wasn't very
Oh,
long.
that's not good. Okay.
They hurt us though with the stilettos.
They did. They did a little bit of damage, and several of them are about to attack Hex again. So Hex, between your accoutrement of defenders, Hex, I need 4 checks from you, and
Okay, so
I
3
need 2 checks from Mr.
Me?
Yes.
Mr. Me?
Yep.
Oh, 4.
I-
Success 1.
I guess I'll roll a defensive
Success
check.
2. And then the third one I still
Nope.
have to add the points to.
And
No success.
shit, yeah!
I got.
Oh, wait, no. I rolled a 5. I needed a 3.
I beat 2 of them. 1 I failed.
Okay. So there were 4.
So 1
Oh shit.
with a plus.
So this one has to be a 5 or under. No. So beat 2, lost 2.
Okay. Somehow I managed to hit with all 6. I'm a little shocked by that.
Ooh.
That is not typical. So boom, boom. So it was Hex, Harvey, Sword, correct?
Yes. Same order always.
Okay, so I think Hex is about to go down again.
Well, can't we say? But I beat my first one.
Oh, okay, so the
Hex
first
would've-
one you're good.
Yep.
Harvey
Harvey
takes
would have
another
beaten
50.
be good. Sword, no good.
Okay, so Sword takes another 50 points of damage, which in
Mm-hmm.
this case is 40. So Sword is down to. Sorry, as I do math. 150. Oh, because I did the math wrong last time. Sword is down to 30 points, hit points right now.
Right.
And then next one is.
I guess it would loop back around to Hex, so Hex is about to go down.
So Hex would be another 50, so it would be down again.
She's down again.
Hex is down again. Harvey is probably upset about that.
Oh yeah.
Harvey can choose to take the hit instead of her. That's kind of his only ability.
It's
He
true.
can. Yeah. See, I'm sorry. I don't have Harvey's sheet, so I.
It's on your sheet. It's in the powers section.
in the
Sidekick.
oh,
Harvey
down
is
here.
Right there.
Sword Harvey.
Right there's his. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Because there it is right there.
So
Right,
you want
but
Harvey to
not
take the hit he was going to get and the hit that you were going to get?
Yeah. So Harvey, because Harvey's got plenty of hit
Okay,
points.
Harvey's staggered. He's at 0 hit points.
Even though he only took 50.
He's taken 100 before. He just took another 100. He was at 200 to start, so now he's at 0.
Oh, I thought
That's how that works.
Yep.
No, I know. I'm sorry. I thought he said when I got hit, I took 50 damage, so I assumed it was 50 for Harvey.
You got
Yes,
hit twice in the first
twice.
time, though.
He got
But I
hit twice.
50
succeeded.
twice is 100.
Yeah.
I succeeded
54 times is
You
200.
you succeeded on your
on my roll, and I
Yes.
succeeded on Harvey's roll, and the sword failed, and then it went to me again, which Harvey's stepping in for. So Harvey got hit once.
We're talking about this round right now, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so this round right now, the first one was all good.
Yep. Second one.
Second one was all good.
Yeah, that was
the
Harvey.
sword took a hit.
Yeah.
You were about to take a hit.
Yep. But he
But
took
you
it.
said Harvey took it.
Yeah.
There's another hit coming, which Harvey
Gotcha.
took.
Thank you. Now I'm clear.
There's
Thank
another
you.
hit coming,
That's fine. Now I'm clear.
which either you, Harvey, or Sword will take.
That's fine. Now I'm clear. Thank you.
I thought.
Oh, you're right. I
Yeah,
went
'cause
over
it
by
was
1. It was 4.
and then
I'm sorry,
that
there were
went to
6
Ben.
total.
So I think
I
Harvey
forgot
still
about
has
that.
50 hit
Harvey
points.
still has 50. You're right.
Oh,
Thank
okay,
you
I
for
was
calling me on
correct.
that.
Okay.
I apologize.
No, it's okay. I'm not always wrong with math, guys.
I was with you.
It's my fault. It's such an easy show to GM.
No,
How could I
it's-
screw that up?
No, it's totally.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. What were they thinking?
It happens.
But 2 more hits against Kid Titan. But you've been buffing yourself up now, haven't you?
Only just that one time.
Okay. So I'm afraid to ask because I wasn't checking. When you take 100 more, what is that going to leave you at?
Well, I mean, my armor blocks the first 70 of it. So
Right.
I just get 30 more.
That's what I thought. Okay. This is a point where you just start wanting to get hit.
Oh, no, I always want to get hit.
Right,
That's
right,
really
right.
what it comes down to. Is like, if I can make myself get hit instead of other people, I would willingly do that.
I
but
like
I've already
that
used my turn this turn.
Kid Titan's ability is basically the opposite of Glass Joe from Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Like, hit me more is the thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
More
Okay.
like King Hippo.
Yeah, it's true.
And then just smack me when I open my mouth and it all comes crashing down.
No, but Brittany can't speak anymore, remember? She lost her voice. So that was the Woo Girls, which means that Butch/Kid Titan is up.
You got anything fun happening this round?
I'm getting ready to just assume I have no one else to play with.
That seems fair. We're on a veranda, you said?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm gonna grab my friends and just step inside of the veranda.
I'm still on the thing with Griefer.
Right. I'm gonna grab my friend.
Okay, so you're
Since everybody's been clearing out of here.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because
I'm grabbing my friend
okay.
and just
So you literally mean your friend. This isn't a euphemism.
my friend,
No.
my
Okay.
actual friend.
Okay.
We're best
And I'm
friends.
just stepping off of the veranda area back into the home.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna knock the veranda off of the house with one big stomp and let those Woo Girls take a 2-story fall.
That sounds about right.
I like it.
So are you using any buffs on that at all, or are you just going to do a regular...
I am going to make one super strength attack with the power that I have gotten,
Yep.
converting it all to massive damage,
Makes sense.
which is 60. So basically an extra. I'll do an extra 70 points of damage if I hit. If I manage to actually hit the veranda, which statistically I should be able to do, but historically I will not be able to do.
I'll tell you what. If you give me the roll, I'm going to burn your buff, just because to knock off.
'Cause
the
it's gonna
entire
technically-
veranda,
it's
there's
gonna
a
count
lot
as
of
hitting all of
points
them.
that are hitting. That's
Yeah.
burn me a hacksaw.
Woo woo.
And
Thanks,
we'll
Dad.
do that, but then that enables you to pop that puppy off.
Yeah, I'm
So
doing
just
it.
one Titan punch into the ground.
One. And that's what they get. So 8 is 9. But that'll make it by 1, but I don't want to make it by 1. So I'm going to use my plus 10.
Oh, heck yeah.
Is that from? Yeah, that's from today.
Yep.
I'm using my plus 10. And I'm
Yep.
going to beat it by 11. Because
Yep.
Yeah.
that'll do extra damage also.
Yeah,
And
well.
I'm calling it non-lethal damage. Because I can do that. There's no intent to kill, just intent to cover Woo Girls in rubble.
So you beat it by over 10. You enhanced it with all the power that you have been absorbing.
So it
the
does
damage
like
you've sucked up.
160 points of damage.
Yeah. Yeah, you managed to knock off pretty much the entire veranda area off the side of this
And
house
I watch
with
it
that
fall
punch.
down and I say,
Thank you, Patreon.
woo!
And it crumbles down. And somewhere in that rubble are the Woo Girls.
Oh, good, but they're way down there.
Thank you, Patreon.
And you can add that to the bill of what you owe the mayor.
That's fine. Can we go home now?
I am
Yeah.
not done investigating Griefer. Should I bring Griefer with us?
No.
Can
No,
you-
this is stupid.
Do we not need to investigate her?
No, we know who she is. We know where she lives. There is absolutely no reason that should have happened.
But we did not know that
I mean,
she
that
was-
could have literally only been one person.
Right, but did we know that she was a robot before? Are we not surprised by this?
She's not a she's a... Okay, no, she wasn't a robot before.
And she looked fine, you said, right? She didn't look like, death, decay.
No, she looked like Griefer.
Yeah, so that's not the real one.
Hold on. I'm gonna go dig through rubble and see if any of the Woo Girls are also made of robot metal.
Give me some digging checks.
I'm literally a human bulldozer.
I know.
I cannot fail.
I know. It takes a little bit of time, but yeah, as you start ripping stuff out and whatnot, you do realize you do come across some of the Woo Girls that
Meat?
are there.
Meat or metal?
Not meat? Meat?
Are they
Not
Woobots?
boobots.
They are Woobots.
They are Woobots. See, this is stupid. I'm
Why are
pointing down at the robots.
There are more robots where you are?
They're all robots.
Who would have
Oh
made
my
so
god,
many
maybe they're
robots?
all robots.
We're all robots.
I am a robot.
Masters.
Cue the credits right there. See you next week, chat. Sorry.
Oh god.
Was the mayor a robot?
Oh god. No.
I don't know now. God. Damn it!
Bombshell, you should like make a scan so that you can scan people to see if they're a robot or
I
not.
am going to scan within 100 yards and see how many robot people are wandering around.
So the chaos of the fight that you all just engaged in, the authorities have come to the facility, to the mansion.
Poke them.
In
Are
all
they meat or
sincerity,
metal?
I don't really know why Sentinel City has a police force, because everyone is superpowered, including the police.
Right.
And so it's kind of
And statistically, the police are less powered.
yeah,
than
it's
superheroes.
rather redundant, and it's not a well thought out system of
Right, this
jurisprudence.
is all a fucking show. It's a charade.
But
And I've become the crazy guy in town over the last year. Oh my God, it's working. His plan is working. This was his plan all along. Make me look like a weirdo crackpot conspiracy theorist. And now I'm convinced everybody's robots. That's fantastic. Way to go, kid. Ah,
Do you need assistance?
yes. Yes, I clearly need assistance.
How can I help?
Do you know a good psychiatrist?
Probably.
Not anymore.
Metapoints.
Thank you.
thank you
Thank
very
you for
much,
the
Chat.
meta points.
I could print out a list of psychiatrists. Would you like a printout of a list of local
No.
psychiatrists?
No.
Crash, or excuse me, kid. That one's a robot too. Well, not really, but you know what I mean.
Oh, I know. Oh, right. Ultravision. I'm just going to start scanning around and see for inorganic beings. Like,
As you scan,
are you cool?
Yeah.
Are you cool?
I am
So-
cool.
the flesh and blood, whatever you would expect to see with the nano wasps.
Nano
Nano
wasps.
yeah. More flesh and blood throughout the house. Some folks did just flee the entire mansion. A lot of people hunkered down inside. It again kind of begs the question of why they run when they're all somewhat superpowered, but it's just how they live in this weird place that they're in.
Charade. They're treating themselves like they're just civilians, and so they're pre-programmed to run.
Gunshots are scary.
When the Mayor Cynthia does come back though, and she
Is she a robot?
she is human. She's flesh and blood. And she says, I thank you all so much. Who was it? What was
It was Griefer and the Woo Girls.
But they're robots.
Someone built robots.
Griefer and the Woo Girls?
Yeah.
Why them?
I don't know. Probably good for ratings.
We have encountered them before in their human meat personas, not in their robot personas. Perhaps
I
somebody
killed
is
the
trying to
one
get
that was
to
in a
us.
meat persona.
Perhaps somebody is trying to get to us specifically.
You're cute. Why would they be trying to get to you specifically?
We are very powerful and important.
Okay. And humble too.
I just state the truth.
So we're all living in a zoo, and you're not really the mayor of anything except a big zoo.
Yeah.
You are also powerful and important.
I think you all seem to be a little shooken up from your experience.
No. We get that a lot. Every time I try to explain this, we're like, oh yeah, there's clearly something wrong with your brain. And that's fun.
There are medical professionals. out
Like
in
Dr.
front.
Migraine?
No, migraine's still unconscious. You incapacitated
Because
him.
people just stay unconscious for a year?
Well, he's
That's
been
a
in
thing?
coma.
Yeah, that's real.
A coma from getting kicked in the balls? I'm sorry. I don't care how hard you get kicked. If you're in a coma for
you
a
actually
year.
kicked him up against the house, if you
I
remember
know.
correctly. He did a header off of.
I'm just saying, superheroes take bumps like this all the time.
True.
I just can't accept that everything is okay now. Maybe I do need to see somebody.
The
can
Sentinel
print that
City
list.
Medical
Hey!
Center isn't far away.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a fake place.
Madam Mayor.
He really has lost it. I'm trying to figure out how much of it is that Christian has lost it and how much of it is.
Oh
that
no, this is all
Titan.
Butch, man.
Okay.
Hey, Madam Mayor. Why didn't the Rivet come to my party?
Didn't you hear?
No, I was getting ready for my party.
Didn't we hear what? Mayor, God, what is it?
I love this version of Butch. No one told you about Riptide?
No.
No one told you.
What about Riptide, Mayor?
We are ready to receive whatever information you have. Please share.
Sorry. I thought you knew. People said he was awake. He was coming to.
Riptide?
Look,
Just on the 1 year anniversary, Riptide happens to wake up. Nobody tells us. Okay. You know what? I am voting against you next time that there is an election. Which, by the way, have we ever participated in an election of any kind? Because I don't remember voting.
I have never voted, and it is unfair.
I think I would be a good mayor.
You would be terrifying and awful.
You're not eligible.
Why?
You're not human.
my superhero name is literally the Mayor. I don't know what I would do if I wasn't
Well,
in
maybe
this office.
you should start exploring new.
Maybe you're the mayor of
jobs.
somewhere else.
Who would want to be the mayor of somewhere else? There's Sentinel City.
Why is that okay with everyone?
By the way, when Riptide woke up, he's just over at the Sentinel City Medical Center. It's just over that way.
You know what? I'm gonna go get checked out. I think there might be something wrong with my brain. Maybe I'm a robot. Anyway, peace out, Linda Carter.
Is there water in there? I have some right here. I haven't drank it.
I'm very thirsty. I'm sorry. I'm
It's okay. So,
Come along, children. We're going to the hospital.
Okay, Dad. I don't mean Dad because you're my best friend.
I know.
Let's get matching tattoos.
Not old enough to get a tattoo, Hex.
I can pretend like I am for a day.
We could go get some of those temporary tattoos. It would not work on me, but we could do that to Hex.
Oh, we're burning one into you.
I'm not sure I would enjoy that.
You know, if my blood pressure wasn't monitored so heavily by an alien supercomputer, I'm pretty sure I'd be having a heart attack right now.
so are you going over to the center?
Yeah, we're going.
I'm gonna get these spinach ones. They're awful.
So you check in at the.
Oh God, I hate these.
You check in at the front desk,
Okay.
and I'm guessing you'd like to go see Riptide. Is that?
Yeah, we are here to see Riptide, or
Thank you for that.
I guess a doctor. I don't know. Riptide. We want to see Riptide. We heard he woke up today.
Yes, yeah.
Haven't you heard?
Yes.
Oh, you already heard.
I'm the random receptionist, so of course
Oh.
I've heard. I know the status of everybody in this hospital. I am the receptionist, after all. It's my superpower.
So you don't think that like somebody named the receptionist could be a receptionist at a better place than the medical facility? I mean, isn't there a place that has like a specialty for receptionists?
Yeah, I mean, there's other places with receptionists, but I mean,
This is the only place with the receptionist.
Well, no, my actual full name is the Sentinel City Medical Center receptionist. I chose the name very carefully.
So that you would.
It definitely guarantees you a job.
So that you would never be out of a job. That is very smart.
Can't get one by me.
Interesting, like the last guy who was mayor before this lady, who was known as the mayor, he was known as the incumbent. So
Life was hard for him when he lost.
yeah. All right.
So if she's not telling us, I'm just going to go into the computer and figure out what room he's in.
No, she's not a robot, chat. Butch checked.
Yep. Not a robot, Chad.
She tells you where to go, and yeah, you head up to his room, and Riptide is being looked over by a physician. You can read the badge if you want.
What's it say?
The doctor. Kidding. I'm kidding. No, it says his name badge says Dr. Francis Firestone.
Dr. Firestone, I presume?
Yes. May I help you?
Oh,
I just do this for effect.
oh, there you are, Doctor.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
I didn't see you there. You're clearly a doctor.
I am
Doctor.
indeed. And you?
We're here
May I help
about
you?
we're here about our friend Riptide.
Oh well, he's awake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I see that.
Has he started boiling people from the inside yet?
Is he a robot?
No, he's not a robot.
Is the doctor a robot?
No, the doctor's not a robot. I like that this is going to start being your
Yeah,
question.
no, this is definitely gonna be a
everywhere
thing.
that we ever go.
Hello, Riptide. How are you feeling today?
He's unable to speak, unfortunately.
Why?
Well,
Water
there-
on the brain.
There was some damage to his vocal cords and some serious scarring. We were hopeful that with surgery we may be able to repair it, but we were waiting until he was conscious to be
Great,
able
you got
to.
some paper?
That way he would feel it.
He can still write, can he?
Yes, but I mean we shouldn't disturb him much.
Oh, it won't be much.
And
We're like
Riptide seems
BFFs.
pretty happy to see you guys. By
Yeah,
the way.
see, look, he's smiling.
Hey, buddy, everybody's a robot. We're still in a zoo.
I'm no more of a robot than I was before.
Nope, she's still a million tiny robots.
Metaverse question.
Yes.
Despite not having our pilots
Mm-hmm.
in us right now, we did have them at one point. Is there a trepidation towards Riptide?
Because Jebediah did weird things with him.
Nope.
Okay.
But isn't that a weird time in our life? Like a year ago when I knew Kung Fu randomly?
Yeah. I don't remember a lot of that time.
He writes down on a notepad and holds it up. It says, "Where's Lady Vale?"
Dead.
Dead.
She was not feeling well. She'll be better tomorrow.
Figures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I take it you're not action ready?
That's what she said.
Who said?
It was you.
It was you.
I did not say that.
You did. At one point, you did.
I have history banks I can check.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
should
you
spend
do
a lot
that.
of time doing that.
What I missed.
You heard the zoo part, right? You were unconscious for most of that, but yeah, whole world's a lie.
There's a dome around the city and we can't get out.
I did not say that.
What? Question mark.
Oh,
City. Dome.
Dome.
We're inside. Can't get out.
can't even see out.
It's like we're zoo animals.
Hex saw once, but it was hard.
Oh, apparently I got married.
Congrats.
Thanks.
Okay, back
We're
on
very
focus.
happy here.
You think. You hope. Who knows? She's messing with your brain. But let's keep going.
I got them a toaster oven.
It's just
Sounds
her.
like I missed a lot.
Yeah, me too, bud.
I run a kids show.
That's real. No crime to fight.
Like no crime. I spit. It was so important.
We just got shot at. That is crime.
We got shot.
That's true.
Well, you didn't.
I did a little.
But this is the first crime that we've had in like a long time.
Everybody give me a soul check.
No. Hell yeah.
No.
Beat mine by 6.
Really briefly, as this conversation is going on, for a split second, Riptide, the bed, none of what you're seeing is there. Except you do see Riptide for a moment, but he's just standing and staring at you. And then it goes back, and everything is back the way it was.
Guys, something weird just happened, and I don't think it's the champagne that I had earlier.
You had champagne. You are not supposed to have champagne.
not supposed to have
You are not old enough to have champagne. You are still growing.
Stop it, I have something very important to
Shush!
say. Guys, I was just standing here and like, it was this, and then I blinked and it wasn't this, and then I blinked again and it was this.
Alcohol can affect your nervous system.
I only have one glass, it's not the alcohol. I'm just letting you guys know something weird just happened. I'm sharing, because sharing is caring. Your TV show told me.
We did.
All right.
I am glad you watched that show. It is wholesome and good for you.
Explain it again.
Okay, we're here. It's this, and then we're like this. And then it wasn't this, and then we're like this. And it was this.
So who did you marry
Molly.
I liked her.
Yeah, so did I. But still, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
Are you happy?
Think so? I woke up happy.
You don't seem happy.
You always seemed good together.
You're a little grumpy.
Did we?
Oh yeah, you talked about her all the time.
But wasn't he always super unhappy? Because they were unhappy together? That's why they broke up.
No, he had some issues. They make a great couple.
Yeah. No, thank you. Thank you.
Nope. None of this.
What was the wedding like?
How about you stop changing the subject?
Who was the best man?
I could have been.
I wasn't there. I don't know.
It was nice. Small. We did it in the city because we didn't want to travel. The Sentinel City Hall. The judge did it.
Sounds nice.
Sounds fake.
Right?
Am I able to access?
Everyone give me a soul check again.
Am I able to access pictures that I can print out of the wedding?
Oh yeah, you're able to give him a full. Yeah.
Beat it by 3.
2! Sorry,
You start
as good as
kick-
I can roll.
You start kicking out documentation. You can access the marriage license,
Not fake.
photos.
Fake.
Not fake.
Fake.
Looks real to me.
You said you rolled deuces.
Yeah.
Rolled deuce? Nice.
I beat it by 3.
There's kind of the beginning of what you'd seen before, but nothing actually seems to happen. Like reality just got kind of fuzzy for a second. Butch, you see for a moment, once again, reality kind of slices, if you will, and you look out and you see clearly what looks to you like Riptide staring very intently at Hex. And then it goes back to the whole situation you were just in.
Indeed.
Something.
I'd love to watch the wedding video.
I have it.
Fake.
I'm assuming I have a monitor.
Oh, yeah.
I'll make
Yeah.
a monitor.
Sure, why not? You could, yeah.
You should absolutely do that.
You know, it's funny because Riptide used to actually care about me, and now he doesn't care that I'm calling him out all the time.
I'm just playing the wedding video.
You need to stop being so rude, Hex.
Look, I did
A
the
young
mock-
lady like you should mind her elders.
Look, Riptide, we're doing the mock
Take a
parade.
time out.
I'm not going to time out. You are not my mother.
Chicken dance.
Also, we would never do the chicken dance at the wedding. That's how you know it's fake.
I would do the
I
chicken
would.
dance.
Gross.
Electric slide.
Give me a mind check.
Oh, I beat that one. 2.
When she said that she would never do the chicken dance at a wedding, and you both said that you would, at that moment you saw in the video it glitched for a moment, and where all of you had been in it, all of a sudden
She's not.
Hex is gone and she's been replaced by just some random person you don't know.
Well, that was strange.
See? Do we see that too, or just her?
Just her.
Could you tell us?
That was strange.
What was strange?
We were all doing the chicken dance, including you. And then you reminded us that you would not do the chicken dance. And then you were not there. And somebody else was there. Let me rewind. See?
No, as it goes forward, she's not there at all.
You were there before.
She's not doing the dance. That was awesome.
Yeah. You're welcome.
The sound effects really sold it too. I get to watch it now on delay on a thing, so that'll be nice to see.
That was strange. I am not lying. You were there. And now you are not.
I know you're not lying. He's lying.
Why are you lying?
About what? I've been in a coma.
You know, one of my favorite things, Riptide, I'm actually really glad you're back, because we had that secret phrase. But these guys are my best friends now. So why don't you say our secret phrase?
Can't speak.
You could write it down.
Then it wouldn't be secret anymore, Hex.
That's okay. We're sharing it. If Riptide is Riptide,
Why-
he'll know what it is.
Why are you even remotely convinced that that's Riptide?
Give me a soul check.
I'm trying to prove it to the one that's made of bugs.
Something weird happened. I
Give
believe
me a
you.
soul check.
A soul check. Oh, 6. I beat it by 7. 8.
By 8?
Yes.
We didn't have a secret phrase.
Huh.
Why are you being so weird?
Why are you being so weird?
I just woke up from a coma.
Then it's probably all in your head.
Good point.
Hey, would you give me a glass of water? Cool. Thanks.
He, just to clarify, he actually filled a cup with water. He didn't just go.
We've made Chris paranoid now.
I just want to verify for anyone who's confused.
What was your coma like? I heard some people
again,
have
yeah.
dreams in their comas. Did you have dreams in your coma?
Says I dreamt of electric sheep.
Electric sheep?
That was a joke.
Oh. Ha ha ha.
No, don't recall dreams.
Do you feel well rested?
Sure.
What's the last thing you remember?
Ah, the old killing time pantomime.
I wish.
Migraine.
That is excellent calligraphy.
Ah, the old improv joke. I don't know. Yes. What do you remember about migraine?
We went after him.
We won.
That's great. I don't think I was there for that part.
Well, this has been super fun.
Like, oh my god, super fun.
Can we take him with us?
No.
No, he needs to stay here.
Dr. Firestone.
It's really
Yolan
important.
Says, why would you asking if he's ready to be discharged?
Bombshell was. But Bombshell, it's really important that he stays here to be monitored by the staff. No, by the staff. Because they're the only ones who should really monitor him.
Absolutely. We've got it taken care of.
You don't get it, do you?
No.
Use small words. Just whisper to her. It'll be fine.
Oh, that's what I was intending.
I'm sorry, I had champagne for the first time. I think I'm throwing it.
Yeah,
I
we're
think
letting
I
her,
am
we're letting her
throwing it.
drink.
Oh, Lord.
Nurse!
Nurse!
I'm creating a distraction.
A nurse comes in to help you.
Great,
and-
now
and
we can
check you out.
escape.
So both
without
Firestone
you.
and the
Oh no,
nurse.
when she comes in, it's fine. Oh, I'm just kidding. Just kidding, just a little tickle.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
Good.
Bye. I just wanted to distract while she little.
Kids, right?
Yeah. I've got a couple myself. They're
We are prepared to leave now.
okay then. Well,
Everything is in place.
Well, enjoy the rest of your day, and if there's any updates about your friend here, we'll let you know.
We will already
Thanks, you have our number.
Yeah, no problem.
know. I could take subtlety as a skill if you like.
I want that clipped at some point.
Oh, that was good. Okay. Yeah.
As you head, I assume you're heading out. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not talking to this bro anymore.
As
Do we
you
need any of the robot parts?
as you walk out and past the front desk, The radio is playing, and you just hear the very tail end. What I want to say, you just hear someone say, "Oh, I had it written down. There were several songs I wanted to use. That's okay." Oh, it says, and yeah, that was a classic hit by the Rolling Stones. Wonderful to have that played again from Volume 2 of their albums. And next up for you all, we have a great offering by Wham! Wake Me Up Before You Go.
Wake me up, sorry, wait.
Or whatever it's actually called.
This song is peppy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you leave the hospital. Where do you go?
I guess home.
I know you feel like you have absolutely no leads right now, and that's okay. You will get there.
Yeah. I guess we go home. Home seems right.
Why are they playing the old song on the radio?
They only play old songs on the radio.
It's peppy.
Wake me up.
Wake me up before you go. Wake me up before you go.
I'll keep listening to the radio on the way home.
I can play that.
You
Great.
can. The radio, it's a collection. It's a lot of older music. In fact, give me an int check.
All of us?
Yeah. If
Is that our mind?
You have a boy bands, don't you?
I do, boy bands and bubblegums. That's
So
if I can use that.
give yourself that as like a musical thingamajigger.
Shit, that didn't go in. It was that. So I beat it by 9.
Huh?
I beat it by 8.
Have either of you used your buff yet?
Nope. I could use mine.
No. But I'd like to challenge chat to come on this show and not break very easily. So there. Ha.
Ha! There is one cheat code. I need one of you to beat it by 10.
Well, if I use my buff, then I can beat it by 10.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Thank you, Jack.
Bombshell, with your encyclopedic knowledge of music, you notice that all of the songs that are playing are all old. Every song you have heard on the radio, anywhere that you guys have gone, has been at least 30 years or so or
Are there
older.
any from the 90s?
No.
It's all before 90.
In fact,
Wait a minute.
The Wham song is actually the newest song of any of them. Everything else that is played has been all the way back into 50s or so. A lot of oldies, a little bit of early 70s classic rock.
Wait. Do you point that out?
Yes, of course. I always share all my information.
Who's my favorite boy band?
Who's your favorite boy band?
I'm kind of asking the GM at this question.
Who is your favorite boy band? Just trust me on how this conversation is about to go. Who is Hex Destiny's favorite boy band?
I don't know what time we're at. Oh.
You can pick. You're safe. It's not a trick.
Okay. Oh God, so tough. Hex Destiny. Channel the Hex. Hex Destiny would be an NSYNC girl.
Bombshell, I was wrong. Actually, NSYNC was on the playlist yesterday.
Are they the only one that is current?
They are current music that is on the radio playlist. Any other bands that Hex is a fan of?
One Direction, Backstreet Boys, those guys?
Yeah. I mean,
One Direction, probably.
yeah, she would definitely be a fan of One Direction.
I love how seriously you're taking this question.
Yes.
It's adorable. I really like it. Bombshell, as Hex Destiny is kind of asking about certain boy bands that she really likes, you start saying, "Oh yes, that was played," and you start giving out dates and times for when each one of these.
But I don't notice them until she mentions them.
Oh no, they were always there.
That was trustworthy.
Let us do an experiment. Let's print out a list.
Okay.
And then you tell me one, and I'll print out a new list, and we'll see if they're the same or different.
I like this plan. Go.
Okay.
Tell me a new band.
A band.
Wait. Look at the list first. Are they on the list? is the band that you are not you're thinking of, but not saying on this list.
I have to think of a cool band.
Just for you.
Yeah, Just For You.
But
I
you
know
didn't
they
say it
are.
out loud.
Yeah, so Just For You is Just For You on the list?
Well, you have to read the list.
I'm looking at the list.
You did not see it there.
Okay,
Now,
Just
do
For
have-
You.
Okay, now I print out a new one.
No, it's on the list.
Now it's on the list?
Yeah, it's on the list.
We just said it was not on the list.
No, I didn't say that. It's
The
on the
list
list.
has changed.
No, it hasn't.
like the video
Just For
has
You was
changed.
always on that list.
Just like the video changed.
You know what this means, Bombshell?
The world is not real.
We can't trust anything you tell us.
Anything I tell you,
Just kidding.
We never could.
I know.
I am very trustworthy.
I'm just kidding. They're altering. The reality is altering now. It's altering immediately.
This is upsetting.
Right. Constantly buffering.
But they're always listening.
Who's they?
Give me a soul check, everybody.
Never gonna get their soul check. That was a one-time deal.
I got
man.
right on.
For a really, really, really quick second, you thought you saw two people speaking in front of you. But never mind. You're back wherever you were.
Guys, it happened again. I'm seeing things.
What did you see?
I thought I saw two people talking to each other right there.
I do not see anyone.
Well, duh. I just thought I saw them there.
I sent 2 nanowasps out to go examine.
There's no one there.
They find nothing.
I send them out and I make them have electrical sparks just in case there's someone there to spark.
There's nothing invisible there that is sparked that you can tell or notice or see. And right about then, I need everyone to give me a body check.
Now that I
I
can
beat it by
make.
2.
Missed it.
Beat it by 10.
I did not.
Everyone but Hex is suddenly, only Hex, is suddenly flung to the ground as the ground beneath you starts to shake and shimmy and quake.
Have we ever had an earthquake before?
I don't know. Have we?
And then right about then, I need everyone to give me an initiative check.
Ah! 19 for Hex.
20 for Bombshell.
9 is 21, plus 8 is 29, plus 4 is 33.
I used my buff, by the way,
Sounds about right.
and I think we have a rule of cool.
You have a lot of stuff that you can use.
But I used my buff.
I think I have a
thought we had 2
meltdown I can
rules
drop
of
on you at
cool.
some point. Yes, there's a rule of cool out there.
I thought there were 2.
There was a couple contributions that added up.
Oh, I see.
I think there was some number stuff that
I see.
that AK figured it all out or something like that. The ground in front of you does start to shake and shimmy and quake, and then part of it opens up,
Oh,
Damn it, mole man.
and a swarm of mole rats come pouring out of the ground, moving towards you.
are they robots? Everything we have fought that has been past foes have been
Are
robots.
they robots?
They are not robots, but they are going for you, Bombshell.
Well, I'm in swarm form.
You're not actually yet. You didn't go yet.
I never said I was not in swarm form.
There
You
were
don't always
2
try.
That's
rules.
not how that works.
There were 2 rules of cool. Paximo messed up her hashtag.
Oh, okay, they'll figure it out then.
They did.
I'm not super concerned. Like I know you'll.
I know. I just
I'm used
wanna
to you
make
guys
sure that
destroying
we-
everything and its mother. So.
I just want to make sure we use what was purchased for
No,
us.
that's totally cool. Bombshell,
don't
please give me a
sound-
defensive check.
I'm going to use 1 point Ninja Emily Dickinson to do a 10-point ACB
Nice. Makes
DCB
sense.
bonus.
Yep.
Here's a little push to start a hashtag hack attack.
Ooh, thanks, Chad.
Thank you, chat.
So I beat it by 11.
Awesome. So even though the mole rats do try to swarm around you, they are literally small, naked mole rats. Their ability to damage you is limited.
Is anything
don't.
real anymore? Hashtag hack attack.
Oh,
Thank
no.
you.
Whoa.
Thank you. And for
Thank you, chat.
What a you beautiful creature.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's kick it off. I want to point out to you right now that many of your teammates are still wounded and have not been healed.
Okay.
I feel like you should know that given some of your powers. Let's drop a rule of cool. And let's also drop a meta meltdown. We have not used that yet tonight.
So what does
Okay,
that do?
What is that going to do?
It's one of our previous.
So in this case, what it's going to do is, because of the prior connection between your pilot and the avatar, there's a little bit of bleed going towards the pilots as well as previous avatars of the pilots. So I tell you what, actually.
Hashtag
Oh my God.
attack, hashtag system buffering. You all see a cute rainbow beach ball in your vision. It seems to be spinning in front of you.
Buffering. Literally buffering.
This is both terrifying and thrilling. I love this even though I'm going to die. Hashtag hack attack.
That hack
Thank
went
you, Chad.
through.
Is that if
That's the fastest
let-
we've ever done
let
a
me
hack
know if
attack.
that's the hack attack.
No, it's just like we knew it. We know it. It's going. I don't know what it is.
Oh, good
I don't know.
lord.
I don't know what it is either.
It probably is the beach ball buffering. I am completely undecided as to whether or not to give you. Do you want me to give you which character you go
Yeah.
to, or do you want to just pick one that you like?
Well, whatever you do decide to do is going to affect our rule of cool substantially. So
Knowing beforehand.
Yeah. So what would you like? I'm giving it. I'm offering.
that's up to you, man.
Damn it!
Sorry, you have to make decisions.
I hate making decisions. That's why I GM.
And then make
what
the
do we have
dice
here?
make decisions for you.
Okay, got it. Cool.
Do something that will amuse yourself. Oh wait, you've done it.
Technically, I was doing the hack attack. It'll make sense to chat.
Good. We love those.
Yeah. So, yeah, sorry, brain fart. Okay, so what will be then is pilot farther all west. Oh, because it's you guys. So that is actually pilot farther all west space,
Space.
which in your case somehow tank spaceman, I think. I
Oh
don't
no,
know
he's
why.
the space prince.
Yeah, but what's his crash was never the Space Prince. That was its own little spin-off.
Oh, I see.
So, don't worry, Chad. I won't use that as the actual hack
He
attack.
could just be the GM then. If that
I'll
was
say if I
his
get a
fault.
4 for Christian, it's Christian's choice. How about that? Okay.
Yeah. Then it's on the table.
That sounds fair. Bombshell, you find yourself with your farther roll personality.
Yes.
Let's see.
Multi times.
Hex, that's going to be Annie Oakley.
Yes.
And oh no, it's Harzul. So yeah, something goes cattywampus sideways with your interactions with each other and with reality itself, as some of your metapilots' other avatars start bleeding into your lives, and you find yourself temporarily inhabited by those personalities, while also a rule of cool goes off. And so I
Yeah.
need from.
Which means you basically just gave Harzul a Titan.
So I need Hex Destiny, Bombshell, and Kid Titan to give me their rules of cool, and
Oh,
then we will
shit.
vote.
Well, I won initiative, so I get to go last.
That's
Yep.
exactly why. So I need Hex Destiny, Bombshell, and Kid Titan. In that
Okay,
order.
so I have to go first.
Yep.
And
God damn it, I
can't
keep going
use
first.
Our superhero. We have to use what we
You
just.
still have your
No,
superhero's
it's-
powers,
But I'm
but
doing
your
it as a
personality is that wolf character
Blue
you have.
Jackman, remember?
Blue Jackman.
wolf. Vaguely.
You were hot and sexy,
And I danced. Okay.
and you danced, and you
did.
helped the chosen one.
I did.
Yep.
I feel like I was like insubstantial, like nobody
You
could
were,
hurt me.
but none of that matters because
It's
those
just
aren't
the
powers you have.
personality.
It's just the personality.
Only your personality is insubstantial.
Right.
Well said, Harzul.
What's our surroundings?
You're just on the city street. You were just starting to walk out.
Cool. So, for my rule of cool, Harvey is going to assist me as I'm Annie Oakley. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a little slingshot with some of our surroundings, and Harvey's gonna hold it still so that I can pull it all the way back. And what I'm gonna do is it's a multi-step process here. I'm gonna whack them all, whack. With right, and I'm gonna get one of them, and then I'm gonna put it in the slingshot that Harvey's holding, and then I'm gonna pull back real far, and I'm gonna let go, and it's gonna go ding 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 ding, and it's gonna hit as many of them as humanly possible because I have a dead shot aim.
I like it. I like it a lot. So dead shot aim, knocking out a whole bunch of them with the slingshot.
With a slingshot.
Yep.
And we're on the street, you said?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Umbra, when not in wolf form but in manly form, is very sexy and thinks he is very sexy. Right?
Yeah.
Remembering this correctly? Okay. So.
And Bombshell could form the shape of Umbra if you wanted.
Sure, of course. So, Umbra, being very full of himself and knowing that he is gorgeous and glorious, he would expect a lot of media attention all the time. And Bombshell has the capacity to be able to go into computers that are nearby, such as smartphones. Okay. So, what Umbra Bombshell is going to do is going to turn on everybody's cell phones and like ding at them so that they can start the people with the cell phones can start paying attention to what is happening so they can start filming it, because that is what Umbra wants, is to be filmed for this fantastic action that he is going to take, where he, with the strength of Bombshell, rips out a light post and starts whacking the moles, sort of, but like more like batting practice.
Okay. So we have a lot of whack-a-mole going on.
Yes,
I like it.
But with filming.
Yes, I get it.
I dig. I dig.
Yes, I
and shirtless for
of course.
Umbra.
Well, he's naked because he's always naked.
Right, he's swinging many things.
So you make yourself look like Umbra first.
Yes.
Yes.
Just checking.
Yes. So you're gonna make yourself look like Umbra and then swing some pipe around and knock out all the moles.
Yes. With everyone filming.
Sounds great.
How many moles are there?
Millions. Hundreds of thousands.
Hundreds of thousands of mole-sized people.
Yes, tiny little naked mole rats, but these ones are slightly more
they're
effective.
actually this small.
Yeah, they're tiny ones. Yeah, it's a swarm.
Of just mole rats.
Yep. But more effective than regular ones, because regular ones would be completely ineffective.
Right. So it's a swarm.
Professor Naked Mole Rat is not the most effective of villains. You've actually defeated him twice, if you recall, without ever actually seeing him. I think we're about to go 3 for 3.
That's amazing. So, Harzul realizes this is not his problem. You know, it's just a bunch of rodents. And that's all right. Rodents are people too. But the mystery is still at hand, and we haven't even started to look at that. So, using my powerful new ultravision ability, I am going to find, because we are where? Outside the hospital?
Yes.
Okay, so I already know what I'm doing. I'm jacking up my super speed to run very fast through the hospital, gathering all of the monitors and speakers that I can find.
Okay.
And gathering them on the front lawn. Then, using that same super speed, I am taking apart those speakers.
Okay.
One by one, just pulling them apart, destroying them with one shot of my... maybe I'll even use my fire ability to do that, burn all the speaker away. All the magnets I am sending telekinetically towards Bombshell.
Isn't that gonna... But she's on your side?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm incredibly evil, GM. In addition to this being a very mean trick to pull on a friend,
yes,
it will also serve to do a hard reboot of the system. Seeing as that is her weakness. It should make her completely, have to reset herself and see things at least right temporarily.
I see what you're saying.
Turn a bug into a feature and all that.
I want to let you know, chat, there are a few things as intimidating as a GM as when Christian makes eye contact with you for the entirety of a prolonged monologue. Just so you know.
It's the glasses. They make me look very intelligent.
It's true. Okay, chat, you've got your lineup.
Magnet bomb! Ignoring the mole rats.
Mine is more like swiping all of them out of the way with lampposts.
Yep.
I think that'll work.
With on television and naked as a man swinging pipe.
I'm
Are you
very
swinging-
excited.
But
Okay.
I'm going for a whole Quicksilver sequence, you know.
You just hit them with
yeah.
your penis?
No, with the lamp.
No,
Yeah, I
it's
know, but in
lamppost.
my head, I changed your rule of cool to you just going around with your hips and whacking on them more.
I feel like that would be more inappropriate.
Yeah, that would not be.
I don't know.
Especially since as a man, no hips.
Well, you have them.
Yeah.
You just
No,
don't
I mean-
use them.
They're not real though.
They're just for show.
Not even.
They're non-functional.
They're
like our nipples.
non-functional
They don't
hips.
do anything. We have non-functional hips.
When I shimmy,
Umbra's-
nothing happens to himmy.
Umbra's
You feel
hips
me?
work.
But what?
Umbra's hips work.
Umbra's hips work.
Umbra's hips work.
What we got going on, chat?
They're thinking about it.
I'm just waiting for them to have the results.
Was I blue, or just as the wolf? I'm picturing
No.
a naked man who's like.
I think
We
you're
just
blue.
called
dot
him
and D,
Blue
dot and
Jackman.
dot and D dot and dot.
Because there was a
Blue hair.
there was a chat about how
Well,
attractive
close.
he was.
Winner, kid Titan.
Reset on Bombshell, but evil.
Thanks, Jet.
Yeah, there we go.
I knew that was gonna happen.
No, it's perfectly fine. So,
I'm assuming no, she probably didn't.
this works out quite well, actually. So, first all of the other stuff happens.
But we got
Let's
a
go
roll.
on.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Let's get your rolls.
It was a rule of cool, and I got Annie Oakley in me. Do I have to use my meta points to activate that, or is it because I've got Annie Oakley in me, I get my ACV bonus?
It's a rule of cool, so just use it.
That makes sense. Oh, thank God. I beat it by 9, but 5, so I only beat it by 4.
4. Yep. Bombshell.
I think I didn't make it based on that +5 thing. And I don't know what I'm rolling against, but I think I didn't make it because I got a 12 and all my
It
skills
would
are
have been your
50.
swarm form attack, basically, or it would have been your physical attack, excuse me.
Oh,
But
then
that's
I
okay,
do-
because based on what you just said and what you said, I know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I didn't.
So here's what happens then. Professor Naked Mole Rat, earthquake, ground opens up, swarm pops out, all the stuff goes on. You apparently, in a fit of evilldom, decide to go and collect all of the magnets in the hospital to fling at Bombshell through some sort of flinging motion. As you do this,
I've been known to fling from time to time.
yes. So
I have flung.
You're so cute. with
okay.
those glasses on.
Man, sorry, I got so distracted there for a second.
I know, me too.
Is it the eye contact still?
See, that's the one right there.
That's how you know it's all good. Like,
Yeah. That's how you know I have something to say. Oh, okay. Or that you guys have just totally broken me.
oops.
Which is so not hard. So ground opens up. Mole rats start pouring out. You are just about to make your heroic actiony move things. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out the order of operations for all of this.
I failed.
Whichever
I can
order
fail
you wish.
whenever you want.
Mine will take the longest.
That's
so.
what I can do. Okay. So, I got it now. Wait. Yes. Okay. So, mole rats begin to pour out. The two of you leap into action, ripping down light posts and beginning to fling it around in some sort of weird-ass sweeping motion at these teeny, tiny, swarm-like mole rats. Bombshell, you
Catch
take the
one of
time
them?
to catch one of them and create a
We make a slingshot.
slingshot to like fling them back.
Yeah,
Is
so
that
in
right?
my head, because we had fought them previously, they were
Yeah.
like this size.
Gotcha.
Not like.
No, they're like this. They're like.
They're like.
Yeah,
so
I didn't.
swarming.
I didn't realize that until
That's
you
cool. So you
explained
start picking it
after I
up
did
by the
my-
handful, and you're flinging them back at each other, and you're swooping around with the tree, and all this stuff's going on. And
Oh, a tree. A tree would have been very good. Yes, it was a tree.
I mean the light post.
no, it was
I'm
a
sorry.
tree
It was a
because
tree.
it does the sweeping.
Sorry, Harzul's not much of a fighter.
It does actually
more of a lover.
transform into a tree as you're swinging
Yes,
it for some reason.
tree.
He does love that
Harzul, though,
Alpine.
or excuse me, Kid Titan with Harzul in control, shows no interest in this fight and runs away back into the hospital, collecting various
There's a sonic
electronic
boom as he
devices.
does. Like,
Comes out with them and flings this handful of magnets towards Bombshell.
Hashtag Hexbuff, get yoursing on.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chad.
Oh,
Thanks,
I'm
Chad.
gonna do it. Oh.
As the magnets fly through the air towards Bombshell. What?
I just gave her a high five and she forgot that she has an injured palm and she just hit me palm first.
I fell
Show
down.
chat what you hit me with.
I fell down, and it's
That's raw. That made me hurt just looking at it.
She was attacked by a bicyclist.
They came out of nowhere.
Oh, Mags.
I might have had 3 glasses of wine before it, so my balance wasn't good.
Her bounce was excellent. Oh, she said balance.
Balance, yeah.
Her
Balance
bounce was
was fine.
Good. As the magnets go flinging their way towards Bombshell, there's a moment where they just hang in the air for a moment, and everything pauses.
What?
And you stop mid-swing. Excuse me, you stop mid-swing, and you stop mid-fling,
Fling.
and you stop mid-thing.
I was flinging.
Fling.
You were flinging too, so we got flinging, and you could have been singing. Then we'd have flinging and singing and swinging. Everything just stops, and you can't quite move, but you can't not move. It's almost like a lucid dreaming sort of situation where you're aware of what's going on, but unable to fully control your body. Give me one more soul check.
Hashtag KidBuff, go punch something for us.
I will always punch stuff for you, chat.
Thank you, chat. You said a soul?
One more soul check.
I'm gonna use the cheat code so I
6
make
and
it.
1 is 7. I made it!
Cool.
And I want to use the cheat code so I do
Cheat
make
codes,
it.
You made it?
But not exactly.
Thank you,
made
chat.
it.
I exactly made it too, but I want this information.
How much did you make it by?
Right on.
So again, in the midst of this, just this pause in what's going on, reality again just kind of sputters for a second. And you see now that there was definitely in front of both of you, you see someone staring very intently either at you or at Hex, depending on which one of you is being, the point of view of. And that person looking over their shoulder and saying something behind them to 2 other people who are there with them.
Mm-hmm.
And then reality starts to catch back up.
Uh-huh.
The magnets hit Bombshell. And at that moment, everything wipes away for a second or 2 for all of you. And you don't see the street.
Just like
And you
white.
don't see the buildings.
Okay.
You don't see anything like that.
Uh-huh.
What you see is a dark room with a single bulb off to the side. Someone staring at Hex, yelling very loudly at someone over their shoulder. And you recognize both. The one staring is Riptide, and he's yelling at Dr. Migraine.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see, looking at each other, you realize that you are all bound.
Uh-huh.
And there is an unconscious Lady Vale off to the side, similarly contained. And then you're back on the street and reality is the way it was again.
What happens with the magnets?
She's incapacitated for the time
They just did a hard reboot on you. So you momentarily were incapacitated.
Until we get the magnets off you.
But now
can't shape
reality
change.
has just flipped back. So now you're back where you are. You can't swarm right now, but you're back functional again.
Harvey will come slowly. He's very strong.
Yeah, no, we need to get those off of her right now.
Yeah, Harvey will start getting them off of you.
Thank you.
And round's over, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Round is over.
Thank you, Harzul. I couldn't have done that without you.
How many rounds will it take for my magnets to leave?
I mean, you can just start picking them off.
Yeah. Well, you can't. We can.
They start helping you with it.
We'll help you. Harvey's helping too. It shouldn't be too long.
Sorry about that.
I understand. Did we all see the same thing?
Give me another mind check.
4! I beat it this time. Oh wait, no, these are dice. 13, I missed it.
Mind check?
Yeah, no, that's the wrong
Yeah.
one.
That's 4.
Oh, you
No,
get
no,
your
that's
detective
10.
stuff too.
Oh, do I get my detective
Yeah, you
bonus?
can use that if you want.
Oh, yeah. No, I'll take that.
Oh, then
That's,
that's four,
beat
then
it by
I beat
10.
it. Yeah, I beat
Yeah,
it.
that hole does not look anything the way it did when this encounter began.
The what?
The hole that was opened up does
In the
not
ground?
Look,
The
yeah,
mole
does
rats?
not look anything the way it did before. The shape is wrong. The size is wrong.
Like they just had to kind of remake it real quick.
Like how do I put this? Is it as if someone did a cut and paste job and the new thing that was pasted in was not accurate, or at least not the same as the
Like
other one.
it's skewed wrong.
Yeah, bad photoshopping. Except that you're looking at it. I mean, it looks fine, except that you know that's not what it looked like a second ago.
The dimensions of the crack are different.
Did you make the check?
No, I thought he communicated. I was
think he
confused.
has
I did not.
I'm sorry. Never mind.
It's okay.
But
La la.
the dimensions of the crack are actually exactly the same. They're just skewed in the wrong direction.
Oh, yes. I see that now.
What was he yelling?
Oh, in the vision?
What was he yelling?
This is the vision.
This is the vision.
This is the vision.
What happened when the magnets hit me? Why did we all see it? You saw something.
Bombshell,
Because-
you are very, very susceptible to magnetic interference.
Right, so why did it affect you?
Because we're all in this together. It's all the same vision.
Mm-hmm. Can't have a shared hallucination. You disrupt one part of it, everything gets disrupted at least momentarily.
What was he yelling? Did anyone hear what he was yelling?
Probably trying to get the simulation or whatever it was back up fast enough before we noticed. But
Did we hear him?
Give me an odd even check.
Everyone?
Yeah. You were all in the same spot.
I'm sticking with odds.
Even. I got mine.
Nope.
odd. I thought we were all sticking odds, right?
I did odds and I didn't get it right. She did evens, you did odds. So you guys got it, I didn't.
Oh, I thought we were all doing odds.
If you got it, Riptide was yelling at Dr. Migraine. You said they'd never wake up. And he was just saying that over and over again.
Said they,
So we are sleeping.
said they never wake up.
In just another little dream reality that Migraine
We'd
set up for
never
us.
wake up.
Give me a. You can do a couple ways of doing this because you've got some buffs here that could help you out. Is that a second hack attack that's up there? Is that the one that I dropped?
Don't know. I think I used my buff. I don't think anybody gave me another one.
Oh, I tell you what. We're gonna use this rule of cool.
Aha.
Take a moment and think to yourself how your character might try to understand what situation you are in. Like you referred to it, I think someone referred to it as a simulation at some point, or the different words have been used, but what kind of logical process would your character use to think through everything that you know to try and figure out what the bleep is going on?
I have mine.
Do I have to write a haiku
No,
to use magic?
not
Team.
this time.
Okay.
I mean, you can say you're going to, and if you really want to write out a haiku,
No.
that's always fun.
Team. Since all of the computers update to whatever the reality is at the moment, and we can't ever see the past in printout form or back in my memory banks, I am unreliable. And we have noticed that when I am incapacitated, we can see actual reality. I suggest that I turn myself off.
You can just shut yourself down.
Yes.
I bet you have a failsafe to keep you from doing it.
So it's a theory.
I can hibernate at least.
I want to cast a spell that. So the way I see this in my head is if you've seen the Justice League, there's part where Cyborg opens his hands like this, and he's connected to the internet, and he can scroll through images and moments, right? You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm talking about, right? Mm-hmm. I want to create a spell where I open my hands, but I get to see Dr. Migraine's entire life. And I want to be able to scroll through.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
His life.
I definitely want a haiku for that. But it's an awesome idea, yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Mr. Kid Titan?
I'm just a big dumb musclehead.
No, you're a detective.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. So if Riptide's in on it, that means he's working with him, probably to keep us alive instead of
Probably
kill.
to protect us in some way.
Mm-hmm. He'll do his bidding in order to keep us alive, because he's a good friend, if not a great guy. I just need Hal to do what he kind of what he did earlier. I remember when Griefer was shooting at us, I had him cut everything off that wasn't direct movement over a certain speed. If I could find parameters that are in between, that just assuming my body position is the way that I thought it was, right? I should be, if I'm completely and totally asleep, be able to jolt myself hard enough with a blast from Hal to shock my body awake long enough to yank those chains out and cause some havoc in that room. So even though I can't physically do anything in that area, I can injure myself to the point where I spasm physically for real. Like when you fall off something when you're dreaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I follow you.
I only need to be like, I just draw power until I'm ridiculously strong through the Titan Matrix, and then jolt myself awake really quick, hopefully enough to, cause some damage to that room.
So, what is the haiku, Hex?
The haiku is, I try to make it a little bit more specific. Open hands of time, play me the life of migraine. How did this all start?
I'm going to use your buff on this.
There's a rule for the buff. Open hands of time, play me the life of migraine. How did this all start? Oh.
Gonna have to rap.
Bombshell, I'm going to use your buff as well.
We're really good.
I'm actually going to use yours as well. I always want to say crash. I say it too much. Butches. It's for some reason the Butch crash thing.
They're more alike than most of the other characters.
So
Yeah.
We're rule of
you
cooling?
can't quite get. We're
sorry,
hacking
I'm
a lot of
so
stuff
sorry,
to make
okay.
this happen. It's not a rule of cool in that.
And the way I
regard.
did that haiku is, how did this all start? If you don't want to do the whole life, it's taking that moment from his
I'm just
life.
going to go
So-
back to something right now.
And since I'm tricking myself, is that a social check? Just asking for a friend.
Oh, to give an action for another.
No,
Oh, because you got a.
because I get a bonus to social checks if I
many
spend a
points
meta
did you burn?
point on it.
Spend a meta point on it, yeah.
Hell yeah, dude, that's what I'm doing. I want to
Nice job.
spend.
You're going to use Scatling to. Yeah,
I'm going to use Gatling
Yeah.
to help trick myself.
I see that. We're going to use a lot of stuff here. So, Hex, you cast your spell, and you aren't able to pull together all of Migraine's history,
Yeah.
but you are able to get some pieces of it. And you feel like you're being kind of fought with to make this work.
Yeah.
A couple pages flip through. And the most important ones seem to be closer to the more recent past,
Yeah.
where you see a group of figures come flying out of the sky and land. or more precisely, you kind of are aware of them from Migraine's point of view.
Right.
It's one of those weird
Yeah,
camera, third person.
Yeah, for sure.
Migraine turns and you see that it's the group of you. He is in the body of an astronaut with a corpse.
Yeah, I remember this too.
He says some things to you guys. He gives his big bad end guy speech. And then a pulse of energy comes off of him. Riptide immediately crumples to the ground. Excuse me. Riptide stays standing, but he looks glazed on his eyes.
Okay.
The rest of you immediately crumple to the ground. There's a pause, and then several of Migraine's helpers, we'll just call them that, people you don't necessarily know, little robot-y type things, start showing up to help move your physical selves. And you're all pulled into Molly's house, and the door shuts, and the page ends. You say this
I
out
do.
loud.
I also realized I should have used share.
It's all good.
Open the hands of time. Sorry.
And you start putting pieces together as a detective and such to realize that you never actually beat him. The encounter was fast. It was anticlimactic. It just didn't go the way you thought it did.
Yeah.
Clever girl.
Bombshell, as you're flipping through all of your computer stuff and whatnot.
I thought I was shutting down.
Oh, that's right, you're going to shut down.
Do I have like a when people die, like how their life flashes before their eyes? Do I have that? Is that what you need me to have when I shut down?
No, I honestly don't think you're able to fully, shut yourself down. And honestly, even doing so won't really have an impact just yet. But what I will say, and looking at the clock, is somewhere in a dark room with Riptide, let's wait for the drama, and Migraine standing guard, as they're staring at Hex Destiny, we see the unconscious body of Butch Baker start to spasm. And then, as the arms come breaking off the wall, and his self falls down to the ground, still unconscious. Meanwhile, Bombshell, in that same reality, her eyes open. That's where we'll stop for now.
Dun, dun, dun!
Do I need to clarify anything? Do we understand what's going on right
yes, it's very clear.
now? I can draw pictures. Actually, I can't. I can write words, or I can say words. Any questions?
No.
Anything I have to make very, very, very clear? I can. Anything else clear? I can make more clear.
We have
questions.
we are in fact prisoners.
Yes.
Not only in our minds, but also in body.
Physically, yes. And
You know what that means? We get to do a prison episode.
And Migraine's old enough
Use the
that
right
his
hand this time.
knowledge of pop music was limited. That's why this stuff didn't appear until you talked about it. Because he had no reason to put it there until you brought it up.
Whatever. We figured it out. We cracked that nutshell.
I know. You guys did good.
I think we did
That was
well.
good.
did really well.
That was good.
Thank you, chat, for all your help.
I don't want 30 more minutes, Pax. I got to work in the morning.
What time is it?
It's 9.
Dude,
That's about 9.
you're working now.
It's true. That's very true. Hey, everybody. This has been another episode of Masters of the Metaverse. We are getting close to bringing together the pilots and the avatars again, so there will be all sorts of fun crossover-y stuff with that. I appreciate your support and patience and excitement and fun and all the things as we are back on the air. And it's not official yet, but we're looking at some new studio stuff, and so that's pretty cool.
It's gonna be so good.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Buko kudos to Mark and to Christian for their work on that. Before we wrap, I'm supposed to let you know that Zoe has launched a second YouTube channel for all of our live stream content. Zoe Live is going to be the home of the video on demand, the VOD of our past streams, RPGs, behind the scenes clips, and more. Follow the link in chat to subscribe to Zoe Live. For those of you who like background information, the reason we are creating a second channel is because YouTube is a pile of poop. And they have all sorts of algorithmy stuff that does not like it if we drop new content that doesn't fit their prescribed optimization algorithms. So the way we're going to get around that is creating a new channel which will allow the existing Zoe channel to be better viewed, ironically, by having less stuff on it. I know.
Gotta love that.
Basically, the way it works is if you have a YouTube channel and you're getting a certain number of viewers, you put up new content with fewer viewers, that actually hurts you. It doesn't matter that it's new content or that people are watching it. It matters that it doesn't do the same thing. So by creating a new channel, that will allow the existing channel that has like the film stuff to get back up in its numbers, while the new channel does what it needs to do and attracts its own audience that way.
Algorithms are stupid.
Algorithms are so much fun. So that's what's going on. New link. I think it's in there. It is in there.
We should probably just get the Fantasy Network.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, it's coming. So, anything else you guys want to say? Any greetings?
We'll get there.
We thanked folk. We did the stuff. We can't do the waffle because Vanessa wasn't able to be here.
I liked the waffle.
But we got a waffle tonight.
We
Yeah,
did
we
get
did.
a waffle. Oh, please
Yay,
send me the
thank you,
suggestions for the waffles. So we get that taken care of.
Thank you, chat.
Pretty sure Paximo is really mad at me now.
Why? Because you said we wouldn't go over for a half hour.
Yeah, and where your guys are locked up and.
Oh, we're
I
locked
like
up.
this angle. I think it's great. I'm excited.
This is a good angle, man.
I think it's fun.
Yeah, no, I dig it.
And now you guys get
Dig
to
it.
leverage your way out of there.
We do.
Without being able to access your body.
Without being able to access our bodies.
I get to be Sylvester Stallone.
I opened my eyes.
You did.
That's good.
We'll see what that means.
You'll be able to see.
I'll be able to see and be like,
Yeah, so as soon as I said it, I'm like, wait, she doesn't have a gaze attack, does she? No, she doesn't. Okay, good.
Not until she wants one.
That's true. Don't put the idea in her head.
You just did that.
I know. Okay, everybody, have a great, wonderful night. Again, for the Marks, for Christian, for Megs, for Sarah, for myself. Love you guys a ton. Thank you for
And
everything.
get well, Aquamarine. We miss you.
Aquamarine.
Yes, feel better.
See y'all next week on Masters of the Metaverse!